It's like,
Yeah.
you barely sold us the one show. How are you trying to sell us another one immediately after?
I guess the whole Hangman and Swerve.
I guess so, because they couldn't do it at All Out. I mean, at All In, because Bryan Danielson needed the title so fucking bad.
I don't get why he needed the title if he's retiring. Like,
because Jungle Boy needs a title shot. You can't give Jungle Boy a title shot if Cowboy shit is wrestling Swerve.
And Swerve wasn't even doing a bad job. Like, he was actually a really good champion.
He was. Also, Kenny, please confirm this with me because I haven't studied law in a minute. Burning someone's house is illegal in the United States, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, why is Hangman not being arrested currently?
Like, apparently Swerve didn't press any charges. He just wants to take the law into his own hands.
Okay, because that's me and Toe were talking about that, and I'm like, fuck a unsanctioned steel cage match. Why is this guy not going to jail?
I don't know.
AEW is allowing breaking and entering, and then arson. Like, what is happening in this company?
Word. And I can care less.
I think people feel that way.
In all honesty, I can give a fuck if he burnt down Swerve's house.
Yo, is childhood home? Is childhood home?
Well, you lost me. The Attitude Era was in the 90s and 2000s.
No, you're gonna be like Krills. We gotta leave. We gotta stop with the 90s.
We're done with the 90s.
Where's Krills at?
90s.
Shout out our boy Krills. Oh shit! Damn.
Who thought it was a good idea for a white redneck to burn down the house of a black man? Facts, Cap.
Yo,
let me tell you something. I don't know. Like, the way whoever wrote that, I don't think really thought it through.
My thing is just, again, the idea of doing that. Ray, it's the hood. What do you mean it's the hood? Still, you mean to tell me no one's gonna be like, yo, someone just got their house burned down? Wait, the guy's still there. Call the fucking cops.
All he needs to do is say, "Oh no, I'm the insurance broker." I'm like, "Oh no, yeah, they come fast. They don't want to pay shit."
Oh man, Boris, it's better than the. Okay, so see, that's something I saw too. I saw someone comparing it's that feud to the Punk and Drew feud, and both, again, match wise, it's gonna be fine, but both are fucking stupid.
Right.
The fact that one feud is now, oh, you broke in my house, so now I'm gonna burn down your house, and we still got to fight, even though we had a death match that was supposed to be the end. It is what it is. And then the other feud is, you cost me a title shot, I cost you this, I injured you. Now it's fighting over a bracelet. Like, wait, what?
Here's the thing. I wish that they would have done the burning of the house last week. Because now you have the Swerve can come in and do something like to get him back. Yeah. I would have been in a man's house having dinner with his wife, chilling.
Bro, during the match with Bryan Danielson. So that way, that's the reason he gets distracted. And then right when he loses the title, like, yo, not only did I take your title from you, but I took your childhood home and then light the shit on fire. Beautiful. Don't wait until after the fucking fact. Because you could have fought him for the world title.
Yeah.
You could have fought him for the world title. That's stupid. I would rather a man go after another man for a bracelet that somebody gave him than fight a man to death and then cost him his title and then want to fight him after it. Like, no, fight him for the title. You can't. You took his life. Why can't you take his title? You need someone else to have the title get a shot.
What was that feud that I forgot who it was? I know they were the champion It was a champion and a challenger, and every time the champion defended the title, the challenger who wanted the belt would help him win the title because he says no one's gonna beat you for that title but me. Was it Drew?
It could have been.
Shit, I can't remember who. I know which feud you're talking about. Fuck.
It was the Money in the Bank. He kept defending the champion from the Money in the Bank. It was he was the one that was pushing Priest away. Either Priest or AJ A-Town Down.
Austin
Theory. Yeah. It was one of those.
Oh, so it was Drew versus Roman.
Was it Roman?
Yeah. Yeah, because at the time they didn't have a...
Oh, yeah, they didn't have two champions. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he also helped Seth, but then Seth always gets helped. He can't fucking have a match by himself. So, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
But Bracelet Wars is overdone, but at least the building is making Punk and Drew relevant without the title.
Yeah.
True. and it's better to break a bracelet than to burn down somebody's house.
Yeah. I love how they had to confirm, though, just because I guess they didn't want the fan to get offended. They posted on Punk's Instagram story that wasn't the actual bracelet.
Yeah, real quick.
Just to make sure, because I guess
they could have
let's not hurt someone's feelings. Like,
they could have just added the fan, like, yo, if it matters to you, it was a fake bracelet.
Yeah. Like, just so you know, we didn't break the actual bracelet. Like, it's all good. We good. The bracelet's still there. Yo, what's going on, Tyson? The bracelet's still there. I still have it. It's in my possession.
And what I love is that, why are you running backwards, you fucking idiot?
Are you still playing?
No, I'm watching the Ravens Kansas City game. My man literally was a foot away from the fucking first down and decided to go backwards.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, wait, why did I get off? Are you still playing?
I hope Swerve is going to pull a Eddie Kingston and make it in. Yeah, but Swerve has sight, so when it's in sight, it better be sight.
Yo, I love Theo Eddie, but the fact that he said, "Yo, it's on sight," pulls up to the guy. Yo, it's gonna be on sight. It's like, yo, fight him. Rolls away. Y'all remember what the definition of on sight is?
But when I told y'all that shit, I was crazy. Eddie Kingston was made out of gold when I was fucking disappointed in this motherfucker. But now that he's hurt, everybody sees the flaws in this motherfucker. I swear to God, Kenny, I must be a fucking future man that comes back from the future to tell y'all what's about to happen.
I don't want to talk shit about Theo Eddie. I'm just
a man at a time.
I'm just saying that shit is it's funny. It's like, yo, how you say on site, but then, yo, it's gonna be on site. It's gonna be on site.
What up, clown?
It's like, where are you going? You said it's on site.
Shit, motherfuckers. I don't get it. I don't get it. And it's crazy. I was with you. Kingston is bizarre. Yeah, I hear you. But it's crazy how me and Eric Bischoff are agreeing on a lot of shit. And most of it is about Mercedes, and then most of it is about how none of this shit is making sense. But yo, Bubba Ray loved how it makes sense to put Eddie Kingston and Swerve in a cage. And I'm sitting here going, it makes sense for them to put him in a cage. This would have been the perfect time to have a fucking death match.
Yeah, now it makes sense to just
go suck a motherfucking dick, suck a dick, sucker. Here's your small dick.
I like how
you
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Gigi,
I'm over here like this, and Gigi's like, fucking, I don't know. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna take that as a go.
Ladies and gentlemen, school faculty, whatever you want to call yourself. Sure, that too.
Fuckerties.
Fuckerties. There you go. School fuckerties. I had a tremendous first day of school. I woke up at 6 something this morning. I dropped off a child. I walked past a whole bunch of other children. I was like, oh, how sweet, get out the way. And then I realized how bad traffic was because school has started again. And now there's just traffic full of students.
And I hate kids. Especially on the subway bus.
I only got about 3 hours of sleep. I only got 3 hours of sleep. Yay.
And it's Ray's fault.
What did I do?
Okay, hold up. Excuse me.
Oh, shit.
I don't know why you took yourself out of the equation. I don't know why you took yourself out of the equation, Sir Toe Tags.
Is that on
no? Both of y'all are on my shit list.
Oh, shit.
Stop leaving.
You and you supposedly had a staff meeting without letting anybody fucking knowing.
They always have
on my day off. Hi, Kenny. I just realized here you're on the phone. They don't want to mention that you're here either. You see how like they want to just keep you obsolete from everything? You see how they're trying to keep us obsolete of everything?
When show does the sign on the bottom that says shows on the phone.
I'm looking at you.
What did I do? Wait, am I looking the right way? Yeah, I'm looking the right way. What did I?
Ever since he get back to blonde, he's been acting real stupid.
How dare you? How dare you guys have a staff meeting?
The gall.
Yeah, I got the memo and I was on vacation. I was told about the staff.
Just because you're going through mad problems doesn't mean it's a vacation.
Oh, but I thought you were kicked out the group chat.
Apparently he wasn't.
I still got the email. It was on the email.
Oh, now we're putting on the phone with Kitty from the club, right?
It's always been there.
That way he can feel included.
First of all, only I knew that I was off this week.
I didn't.
And I told Kenny, I said, "Yo, when can you do lunch?" Because we was gonna do the lunch with Kenny. And Kenny said, "Fuck everybody." And yo, I swear to God, every time Gigi's like, "Let me know in advance. Let me know in advance." And I was like, "All right, let me find out when Kenny can take off." Kenny's like, "Yo, I can't take off any day for the next 5 years." I said, "Jesus."
What does Kenny have to do with me?
That's true.
I was gonna set the date around when Kenny could do it.
What have to do with me?
You could take off more than Kenny can if Kenny was able to do it that day.
Oh, I can. You're right, I can. And yet you still out here not inviting motherfuckers. No, don't go. I don't want to talk to this nigga.
Yo, listen.
It's what you didn't do, Raymond. You
Wait a minute. Time out.
With the rest of the knuckleheads.
If I'm not mistaken, put your shit back on, Ray. If I'm not mistaken, the last time I said, "Are we out to the steakhouse?" mad people said we should stop doing it and start investing in ourselves. So no one wanted to get steak the last time I said we wanted to get steak. So now all of a sudden, when I get steak, now no one wants to be invited.
That we're saying absolutely no. We're saying that we need to put more money into the channel. Yeah, but that doesn't.
The last time I was invited, all I got was a big fuck.
But you didn't invite nobody. You invited Ray. That's who you invited. You didn't have me in consideration.
I told y'all I got Ray his shirt. I'm gonna give Ray his shirt.
Okay.
No one wanted to go to the ceremony.
Did you invite Lay?
No one wanted to go to Lay. Lay was working.
Wait, did you invite Krills? Did you invite Hutch? Did you?
I invited Hutch.
Did you invite
Hutch couldn't take off
on the fucking sports podcast?
Hutch told me already he can't take off on the weeks because it's summertime. Cap, I live with Cap.
Guys, but you can't talk to the first lady of the Knucklehead Network.
This is prior knowledge. Everyone knew this prior knowledge.
I was available to have some steak that day.
Yo, Ray, get back on here. How many times she said my thing ain't working? I had to change my hours. I can't even make it here. I can't make it there.
But when have you said anything about the steak? Did you say?
Yo no hablo inglés.
Yo, you know when I'm off.
Who's down?
You know when I'm off, we
I'm
always
down
do
for
it.
steak tomorrow. Who's down? You want to know what something?
And I told
Yesterday
Ray.
was Wednesday, and you know what that means.
You know what's crazy? They could have bought the steak and everything. Say, Kenny, what time do you get off? What time do you take lunch? I take lunch at 12 o'clock. There's a cafeteria at my new spot. You guys could have came and sat in the cafeteria.
And you know what the funny thing is, Kenny?
Nothing.
That look that Ray gave you, because I asked you when you take lunch and you said usually around 12, but I can't guarantee that.
That's a lie.
Bullshit. Bullshit. That was a lie, because I said that too. Bullshit.
No one asked me anything.
I told Ray to ask you.
I'm left out in the dark.
I told Ray to ask you.
Yo no.
This is how I felt.
I showed you.
This is me, right? Here y'all niggas talking, and this is me in the dark, left alone.
Shit.
No one wants to talk to me.
I told you I was giving Ray his shirt, and no one gave a shit.
For humor. I must be too loud with my hair, so I shouldn't be loud with the light.
I told y'all I was giving Ray his shirt, and no one gave a shit about the ceremony.
So I'm no longer an intern now?
We had to get a midget and a Mexican to fucking fill in for y'all. Right, Loki. And Loki didn't even like his steak.
Wait, Loki was there?
Yeah, he was there. He was there in spirit.
Oh shit!
And you waited 4 hours to reply to us when I sent you the steak. Like I wouldn't have ran to the Bronx and come got you.
I didn't see a text, a call. I checked my MySpace. I checked on my Mi Gente page. I checked my.
She did check her Mi Gente. Damn.
You all right?
You check your phone next.
I checked. Listen, I checked Twitter. I tried X. I checked
IG.
I tried TikTok, Threads.
You didn't eat that Willy Wonka bar that's on your counter, did you? Because that was a golden ticket.
You ain't sent me no motherfucking golden ticket.
Shit.
That shit was a dud.
I tell you what, the next time we go get steak, Kenny's gonna buy everybody.
You're a bad egg, Toe.
Kenny's gonna pay for everybody next time we go get steak.
You're a bad egg. Boris, shut up. Nobody asked for your fucking opinion.
Kenny got it. Next time we out, Kenny gonna do it.
You're a bad egg.
Shit.
Bad.
Facts, Toe. You a bad egg, my guy.
Shut up.
Ray was going through some shit.
Facts.
I don't give a fuck.
I was trying to take control over the chat.
No problem on his day off.
I was trying to take control over the chat. That's how I take control over the chat.
We ain't take control of shit. Instead, I end up getting free apple pies from McDonald's and a free slushie.
See, we didn't get shit for free.
Did look good though. We didn't get nothing for free.
I ain't gonna front. That shit was yummy.
We didn't get nothing for free.
You know what I didn't like? The paper straw that they gave me. Why are you gonna give me a paper straw with a slushie? Why do
communist? That's communism.
Soft drinks, I don't get it either. But whatever. But a slushie,
yeah.
The shit's already hard to fucking get through the straw in the first place. Whatever. I heard somebody beat the horn. They understood me. They say, word, beep, beep, beep. Unbelievable. All this dirt I'm reporting y'all to fight for.
What?
Well, you can report the FIFO. I guess am I an official member now? I got my shirt.
No.
Wait, did you really get your shirt?
Yeah, I did. I wore it yesterday for the sports podcast.
Unbelievable.
You didn't even see that in the chat, did you?
Unbelievable.
He didn't take no picture. He didn't post nothing on Respect the Craft.
No, he did it. He did it. That's why I'm questioning it.
This is the shit that I'm talking about.
There's a whole
Kenny, I'm glad you see where I'm coming from, Kenny.
Go ahead, network.
But there's a whole podcast with me wearing the shirt.
We are the side pieces.
If it's not on Facebook, it's never official.
If I your page and it's not real, you don't love me.
They don't love any of us.
Well, now I got.
It's okay. You don't love these hoes either, bitches.
Well, now I gotta wait for the shirt to dry, so now I can wear the shirt again. I just washed the shirt today, so now I gotta rewear it. I'll take a picture and I'll post it so y'all can see.
Y'all just looking for shit to burn down the way Swerve's house burned down yesterday. It's okay.
Would have said, "Yo, I'm gonna go make a video clip right now of the Wednesday show and post it on my page." A real friend would do that. But no, not Raymond.
Nope.
Yeah, I just say y'all want a picture, so it doesn't count if I just post a clip. God damn it, Toe, why you making me the big screen?
That's right.
I just put a gummy in my mouth. That shit looks weird as fuck.
Disappointment.
Hi, Gigi.
Nah, don't say hi now.
Hey, I am back. Like, I was on my vacation last week. I'm here.
My vacation last week, man. I have a t-shirt now, man.
I'm no longer the intern.
I'm the only one that steak with two, man.
It was a good time. We planned out how we're taking over the world.
Oh, y'all planned it. You hear this, Kenny?
Yep.
How they planned it? Where was I included in the plans? Where were you included in the plans, Kenny?
I was in a training.
You know what I was doing? Shopping. To back to school clothes.
See, so y'all were busy.
Yeah, I don't know why y'all complaining. All we had was a porterhouse steak and ice cream and lava chocolate cake.
Wow.
That's all we had. And we're stuck in traffic.
Yo, facts. We were stuck in mad traffic.
Yeah, people
get. Know why you were stuck in traffic?
Got the privilege
because
to go to work.
You didn't invite me. You didn't invite.
Y'all had the privilege to go to work.
You didn't invite me.
Hang out with your kids. Me and Ray ain't got no kids that we claim.
Nope.
Right, it's okay. It's all right. I got a blue slushie and I got a
You don't see any of us
pay for a whole
putting pictures of our kids going to school. You didn't invite me to take your kid to school first day.
You was already at work.
Oh, they gotta be.
I'm off this whole week. Everyone knew I was off this whole week. I wasn't even supposed to be on the podcast any day this week, but no one can make it. And now I'm here, and I'm fucking tired, and I'm just all this other shit. I'm gonna get my hair braided.
And no one else is fucking. You're bitching and moaning about showing up on the podcast when you had nothing else to do with your life.
Because I was gonna get sleep, but I can't get no sleep because they overcooked my fucking steak and the fucking lava. The lava cake wasn't hot enough to burn my fucking tongue, and we had ice cream that wasn't vanilla. That was like
at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe even 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
And I don't even get an invite to take nobody's kids to school.
You can take mine to school if you want to.
See? Shit.
Gigi, you're muted.
Yeah. You get to take your kid to baseball practice every day, Kenny. But ain't nobody, you don't let me take your kid to school? You embarrassed by me? You don't want your kids knowing that you know me?
They gotta be at school at 8:25 tomorrow. You are more than welcome to come pick them up.
Shit.
You're still muted.
You are not muted on my end. I don't know. Ray must have unplugged your shit.
How? I'm not over there.
Because, if you were muted, you would have a red box right here. You see how I just muted you and I unmuted you? You would have a red box right there. You're not.
Maybe check your mic settings.
Somebody, I don't know what happened. Yeah.
I get out.
I don't know.
Yo, we're having technical difficulties. Gigi's muted but not muted. Kenny just got kicked out.
Show's not even here.
Nope.
No DJ yet.
Well, it's not 10 o'clock. I feel like DJ's gonna get on right at 10.
All right, I hear something from you, Gigi.
Yeah. Now we can't see you, but we can hear you.
No, you got it.
There we
go.
Hey.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yo, so I dead ass. Thank you, Tyson. I dead ass did not have my mic muted. I did not have my screen. I didn't even touch anything. One of you assholes muted me because y'all didn't want to hear me bitch and moan about the fact that Toe can easily pick up my child for her second day. Because you know what they say, first is the worst, second is the best. So second day of school, mañana will be ready by 7:20, and traffic is not that bad from getting from here to her school.
It's too late. I'm already offended.
Yep, that's it.
That's a
You're
good answer.
offended. Imagine how I feel when I see pictures of steak.
Word. I haven't had a steak, and the last time I had a steak is when I had a steak with you guys.
Well, we invited y'all, and it was overcooked.
Yo, facts. They overcooked our steaks too.
Well, I'm glad you got some overcooked dry ass steak.
Facts.
Wait, why are you guys frozen on my end?
Shit.
No, I'm moving.
Oh no, I see it. No, you guys are. Is it me? Is it me?
Is your computer
No,
going?
because I don't have an update here.
It's going through them things.
It was on Monday.
Take control.
But it wasn't my computer, it was my internet.
Take control of your computer.
No, my internet was acting really wild. I had a whole outage. I didn't have any fucking service on any of my laptop. My Wi-Fi was down. My Wi-Fi was down until almost 3 o'clock in the morning that day.
John, don't encourage them to feel type of way.
Thank you. Thank you. If my friends ate steak without me and they said that this is a staff meeting, dique, right? I will feel a certain way. So I thank you, Jonelle. I hope I'm saying that correctly and I'm not butchering your name, but it looks like I'm saying it correctly. Jonelle, thank you. Thank you for understanding my pain. Thank you for understanding Kenny's pain. Because these two assholes up here are like, I didn't say the gym, man, you didn't say nothing. You saw the picture 4 hours later.
But we got the tea for you anyway, so don't worry about it.
It was good. We
I didn't even want to be here today. Both of y'all. What the fuck? I'm gonna restart my shit.
What? All I heard was something about Thursday.
No, deadass, you guys are like mad wonky.
Yeah, we didn't hear half the stuff you just said. Gigi will be back. Kenny apparently left again.
Did she say with Milwaukee?
Something wonky. I don't know.
Right, I'm gonna take her off screen because she looks like she's frozen. If she's not, then it was Ray who did it.
I was gonna say she probably should just restart the whole thing because
listen, John,
froze fully.
We invited you to get steak too, and your ass is nowhere to be seen.
Yo, facts.
Shit.
It's all good. We had a successful staff meeting. It's all good.
A1 sauce will be provided if needed. It was needed.
Yeah, Toe definitely used it.
Word. Besides, though, we gotta make steaks. That's the thing. We gotta get a barbecue going somewhere.
Facts. Damn, why she came in? Why she came in with the
niggas? One for you, one for Ray.
What I do?
You know what you did.
I didn't do nothing. I just got back. And I just got my shirt.
Listen. Thank you, Tyson.
Well, listen, Lonnie said that he was going to invite y'all.
See, I sent Lonnie the memo. Lonnie he's the intern now.
Also,
he wanted to be part of the show.
Lonnie the information.
Yeah.
He wanted to be on the show, so we told him you can make this happen.
Send me a message, and you knew me longer.
But I'm no longer the intern, so I passed down
the job.
But
it's still your fucking job.
I'm not the intern no more.
You're still you. It doesn't matter. Exactly. Distributing F's everywhere. Fuck you up here. Fuck you up there. You and you.
It's fucked up.
That is fucked up. Just make sure your mic
is not being invited to go out to have some steaks. That's what's fucked up. But you know what? I'm going to digress. And we're going to talk about wrestling. It's a wrestling podcast and not a food podcast. Shut up, Brandon.
I'm trying to be a good friend. Your mic is pitching. You got the wrong mic.
If you're using your webcam mic and not just...
Yeah, we try to be good friends. Your mic is sounding very like... That's what it sounds like.
And see, look, Lonnie didn't... Lonnie saying he didn't get no information.
Damn it, Lonnie. Take the bullet.
This should be better.
Yes, that's way better. That's way better.
I don't know what's going on. This shit, like I restarted my computer and, well, my laptop, I should say. And then this thing started acting. It doesn't fucking matter. Fuck you and fuck you. I digress. We're having a wrestling conversation. We're not talking. We're talking about meat is man meat slapping man meat.
That's right, Ray.
And we haven't seen any of that man meat slapping man meat.
That's
since,
right. And
Walter.
Gigi, you let us know next time you got off.
Go fuck yourself.
And we'll
I'm
go
not
get
telling you
some fucking
motherfuckers.
steak.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have a nice big ass churrasco with rice and beans and be like, look at me and my steak.
The last time you had churrasco, you didn't offer us nothing. But I'm just saying.
Facts.
Next time you have
don't
off,
deserve it.
Next time you have off, we will get steaks with you.
Facts.
I am off Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Every month?
No, I didn't say that. Holidays are coming up, dude. I work in music now. I won't have a life, and nor will I have money. For Santa Claus will rob me and let me file for bankruptcy.
Facts.
Word.
So
what? Next week and the week after, or the week after and next week?
We'll discuss. We don't need the world to know, because then they're gonna be stalking us at these steak houses, and we don't need that. And Lonnie, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
You might not be the scapegoat, but you definitely paying.
You ain't escaping that bill, bitch. No, but let's indeed discuss a little bit of AEW from last night. The scapegoat definitely was attacking Bryan Danielson, as we saw the BCC score another victory, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday. Dynamite wasn't so bad. I don't think Dynamite was that bad. I mean, dang, man. There's nothing more that I kind of want to talk about than Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland, because in all honesty, that is possibly the only real fucking story here that AEW has. And even though it's a story that we are revisiting all over again, now we just added another bar to this. Now, the last time we saw a house, something like this caliber, on fire, in my wrestling knowledge, and I could be wrong, but the last time I saw a house on fire, which is I kind of saw somewhere in the world of the internet, is when Randy Orton went ahead and burned Sister Abigail's house, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right? And then he did his pose. And then when they did a side-to-side comparison between that and then Hangman Adam Page just sitting on I was going to say a couch. It's not a couch. It's sitting on a big chair. And just there drinking away while the table that is supposed to be next to him is completely on fire. My head is like, is there like somebody like possibly going with a fire extinguisher so he doesn't get burned, but at the same time, well, whatchamacallit, also doesn't look like he's going to burn, because my guy looked like he was going to be part of those flames. And I don't know, so something about it was just very what's the word I'm looking for? Cinematic. I hate to call it cinematic, but look at that.
Yeah. And
you had to see this coming. When AEW started talking about Swerve Strickland just bought his new home and knew this and knew that, you kind of knew once Hangman Adam Page wasn't coming out towards the end to sign that contract that he was going to possibly be there. An eye for an eye.
The minute they posted that house, I was like, oh, this is getting used.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was like out of nowhere. Oh, I bought my childhood home. I'm like, but like me and Toe were talking about earlier and joking around with Kenny. How didn't Hangman get arrested for burning down a house? Word. In the middle of a residential?
How did Swerve Strickland not get arrested for breaking into Hangman Adam Page's house?
Yo, AEW is just.
And then there's the thing. There's people actually living there. Swerve just bought that house. Nobody was living there yet. My man right now is collecting insurance.
Hopefully,
Fraud insurance, there's too much repairs. Burn the bitch down. All right.
Oh, shit.
But here's my thing, and hear me out.
Yeah.
They had an epic fucking match, right? Where they're literally, I mean, Hangman literally drank Swerve Strickland's blood and then fucking spit it out like he was Triple H.
Yep. We watched
You know
it
what I'm saying?
at the Roadhouse. We were there. Good times.
Doesn't matter who wins the steel cage match between.
My question is this. We went to that extreme. How do we top that?
You're not supposed to be able to.
Yeah, that was
death match should have been the ending.
Yeah, it was a death match. That's supposed to be the end. That's the finito. There is no coming back. At this point, the only way to come back from that is loser leaves town.
An exploding cage death match.
So there's another thing where I want to bring it up to your attention. Let me see if I can. Why did I just see a picture of Chris Benoit? I'm weak right now.
Probably
we gotta talk about that also.
Because Jesus.
Wait, why?
Hogan.
You heard what Hogan said?
Yeah.
I heard. I read something. If people can't forgive Chris Benoit, then they can forgive me.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. I read that. Oh
yeah.
my God, yes, Chris. Oh my God, I love this. All right, no, that's not what I wanted. I got distracted by other people's shit. Adrenaline in the zone. Where the fuck did I put this picture at? Oh, Dell, because it's in my gallery. You don't get so you know I'm kidding. Image, my Chromebook, enable. Un momento.
Yeah. You know what the thing is, John? I'm gonna call you John. Your mama call you John, I'm gonna call you John.
You call him John now. John.
Yeah. That's what I said.
No, you said Janelle, like Janelle from HR.
That's why I said I'm gonna call you John, because that did not sound right.
John now.
Yeah, John. Jacob Heimer Smith. You know what it is? I would have had this match on some Hangman can't get over the fact that he lost to Swerve that many times and he just needs that one win. He's obsessed with beating Swerve. Yeah. Other than this whole bullshit of I'm gonna take everything away from you, I'm gonna burn down your house, I'm gonna do all this other bullshit. Because it doesn't make sense. They had the death. Now, if he's just obsessed with beating Swerve because he needs to, because Swerve got into his head the last time, like he needs to, he feels less of a man because he can't beat Swerve. I got it. He's willing to go as many times as he can to beat him. But this shit, I don't.
So I want to show you guys something that I saw online as well, and I was like, no way. So I had to kind of see it myself. This was already kind of predetermined. And I'm going to show you what I mean. So for Hangman Adam Page's new theme song, right? Because it's not the same. I'm going to share this image with you guys right now. In his Titantron, it's literally a burning house in the background.
Yeah.
So this is what I mean by predetermined. It's like we kind of were seeing this, really not seeing this.
Yeah, they foreshadowed this.
Right, they foreshadowed this for sure. So it's kind of interesting to see that. And it's like, oh shit, Hangman Adam Page has been kind of telling us a while now that he's gonna burn it all to the ground.
Yeah.
You know, not to piggyback off from Nickelback. But he is gonna burn it down to the ground. And in this Titantron, definitely has it. Yup, Hangman's been having flames in his gear. His whole Titantron has flames throughout it. All right. If it's not that, it's like if it's not flames itself, it's maybe like when the fire is ending and all like the smoke and the little bits of sparks of fire is like kind of flying up and shit like that. So I don't know. Maybe somebody's gonna be set on fire. Maybe somebody's gonna take a page from Darby Allin's book and somebody's gonna get set on fire.
An Inferno match.
Hey, it is unsanctioned at this point. This match is unsanctioned. They made it lights out, so who knows what's happening?
Lights out match.
All right.
Yep.
So I'll let you guys
They say lights
continue
out when
on.
it's
I
unsanctioned.
shall be back.
All good. They basically say lights out when it's unsanctioned. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, we don't approve of this, so whatever they do, it's on them in a sense. So, but we shall see. We shall see what happens with these two.
Yo, they should have a winner's done match.
A what?
A winner's done. Where the only way to win is if you beat the shit out of your opponent where he can't answer, like he can't fight back, and the winner's like, all right, I'm done whipping your ass. You got the message.
That would be interesting. Just like, you know what? I'm tired. Like I did everything.
Yeah, if you walk out of the arena, like the past the rampway back into Gorilla without being stopped or impeded,
yeah,
then the match is over. And that just means that gives the wrestler the chance to go, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
I whooped your ass enough.
Got you.
What do you do with squirrels after this Hangman match is done? Well, Hangman is a cowboy, so he'll probably eat them. DJ is in the building. Okay.
Oh, shit.
With the title belt looking good.
DJ was going home.
Man, we got a heat wave going on over here in Southern California, so I look like I'm sitting in an oven or something. That's why.
All good, man.
Yeah, but you know,
we were just in the heat wave right now. You missed it. We got
Uh-oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, because
what did you do, Ray?
No, our invites were lost in the mail. Our invites were lost in the mail, so Gigi gave us our own heat wave right now.
Yeah, we went to get steaks, and now Gigi's mad. We didn't know she was off.
No, I did see that in the group chat. How and
in
in stories, yeah.
Word.
She was not happy about that.
Yeah.
No, she was not.
But that steak did look good, though.
Yeah, it was a little overcooked, but it was it was good. You know.
Yeah, a little something.
Yeah. It met the needs.
That's right.
Yeah. But right now, you walked into us talking about Hangman Adam Page and Swerve, the burning down the house, and why this match needs to happen after they had a death match.
Yeah, it's like the idea of, well, that was the end, but we're not done.
Yeah, it's like we already drank blood. I mean, you guys are going to do the same spots. This is just an excuse for Swerve to lose this championship without it, without us feeling away. It is what they're trying to do.
Yeah,
but they failed. Like Bryan Danielson should not be the world champion right now. I'm gonna just put that
100%. This is like the Lord of the Rings. This is the third fucking ending to the movie where they go, wait a minute, there's more.
Wait, hold on.
Now we gotta talk about the hobbits.
Which I'll be right back. Give me one second.
Like shit, but yeah, I don't know. I was saying I can see it happening if Hangman was obsessed with beating Swerve, and he's like, I don't care what match we have in it, I need to beat you because you beat me this time, that time. He was in my house, I couldn't protect my family, and it was like he's mentally fucked. I need to beat you. I need to beat you, and if I if I can't beat you, I'll leave type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But this, I'm burning down your house.
That serious. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm burning down your house. Like, okay, cool. And I genuinely do not give a shit, DJ. Like, they're doing all this shit, and I genuinely don't give a shit.
There's not I can't name a storyline really that I mean, maybe the MJF storyline is in Garcia, but
yeah.
But the issue is that I think he's a mid-carder. Like I don't see him as any kind of a super. Like he is, we're talking. What was the Das Wunderkind like that? That's basically
Alex Wright.
Yeah, that's basically where he is. And then they're trying to again, like, so why is it okay that because the AEW diehard will be the same person that was upset that Roman Reigns started to get shoved down our throat, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why is it okay that these folks that are, that are mediocre get gets shoved down your throat and you're okay with it. Like that's what kind of blows my mind. Like,
bro, I can't stand Orange Cassidy now.
Oh
I cannot stand him.
He's jumped the shark.
Yeah.
It was cool to see a few times, but when you start beating, like, say, Rusev and and all these people that like he should like have a good match with and lose, but he's winning them, it's like, okay, dude, like, okay, there's that again,
this don't translate well.
No, so again, they're trying to they're not understanding that this kind of wrestling does not sell on television. Like, it's cool to go see it at the gym. It's cool to go see it in dark matches, but not for your main television show. It just like, as you're seeing with the numbers, like, I mean, did you see the Wembley numbers?
No.
Oh, they're horrible. Like, they got lost like half their audience from Wembley the year before.
Shit. I mean, I'm not mad at him. I saw a little bit of it.
Right.
I was like, this isn't nothing.
Yep.
This isn't no WrestleMania moment shit.
No, and you can look, well, every time the camera panned to the crowd, I was like, okay, nobody can tell me this is a sellout. Like, you can see the empty seats. And yeah, they had half the audience, and the turnstile numbers is half of what it was last year.
Yep. And
so that's not even working anymore. So, at one point, it's like, again, so this show, we try to tell, like, I don't want them to go out. Like, every time you criticize the show, oh, you just wanted to go out of business. No, I like having options, and WWE actually does better when there's another company out there. I'm just like, I'm disappointed with, here you have all this talent and you're making the exact same mistakes as WCW at the end.
Yeah, they're not doing anything different, and they're doing stupid shit with the talent. Like, if Orange Cassidy's gonna be that guy that beats people, he should not be every fucking show, the first match of the show, fighting a giant or fighting an unstoppable force that beat Moxley and whooping his ass.
Right.
That should be once a month or something like that. He should not be going up against the best technical wrestler in the world that just won the A1 Classic and beating him at a pay-per-view for no fucking reason.
So, and the other weakness I see here is, okay, WWE will pull the plug on somebody that they're pushing.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing here is, like, whoever the favorite people are, you're going to get that. Jericho does not miss Dynamite.
Nope.
Okay, he's not pushing that nary a number. In fact, some people probably turn the channel when him or the Bucks come on, and they're getting shoved down.
Yeah.
And
him and Hook, oh my God, he can't find a personality in those Doritos. It's like shit, and that's Taz's son. That's crazy,
right?
This nigga's supposed to be too cool for school, and I'm like, yo, bro, wake up a little bit.
No, you gotta wake up a little bit. Yeah. He's got he's got the coolest theme song in the company.
Yeah.
Okay, that theme song hits hard, but then the match starts. Like, like that's what Jim Cornette says. Then the bell rings.
I'm saying there's no way he's from New York. There's no way Hook is from New York. He got to be raised in Cali or in fucking Mississippi or some shit, because there's no way he was stepped foot in New York for more than a year.
It's a suburb. I bet you it's a suburb. Like,
probably like White Plains or fucking Connecticut or some shit, because there's no way. He doesn't even have a New York's attitude. Like, there's people that don't give a fuck like that, but you can feel the attitude from them.
Right. No, I get it. I don't. I'm about to say, don't put him over here. I don't claim him either.
I'm just talking about his hair. His hair looks like a surfer boy.
So, man,
damn, that's how much they hate Hook over there. The country shook on him.
Right. I'm like, my kid pop fell off my shelf.
He was like, don't pick that motherfucker over with us.
Yeah, he's like, don't stop talking about him.
That motherfucker ain't over there. Yeah. No, but yeah, there's no storyline that's consistent that work. Even the Moxley shit with "This Ain't Your Company." The minute he said that, I was like, what does he mean? I was like, I don't give a fuck what he means.
Even if Shane McMahon popped out nobody like it would. The crowd would go warm. Like it's like, oh, okay, what's he gonna do? Like, he obviously doesn't actually own the company, so
they ruined that whole shock and awe.
Right.
If
so
they
if
did
Shane
that,
comes out, nobody's like, you can't wrestle anymore. Like, his matches are not, are not good. So what's the point?
No, yeah, seriously. What they do with Keith Wheatley? Is he talking about Lee?
Lee?
I think he's talking about Keith Lee because he said he wanted Keith Lee to go back to WWE. I don't know what happened to Keith Lee. I don't know if he's dead or if he's dying or what, but
I just have this feel like, so again, I look at the shape that, like, especially you can compare or contrast now with when somebody was in WWE where they want you to keep up a certain look and a certain fitness.
Yeah.
And then in AEW, they obviously leave it up to you. Yeah. And so I'm just gonna say I think Keith Lee let it go. And his style of wrestling and the size of that man, it's better for him to be in shape. So, and I think that's the answer. I think that's what happened, is that you can't do, if you all that force on your knees and everything, and you're doing the moves over the top rope, you can't keep doing it if you're not in shape.
Well, that's something that once you stop doing, it takes a lot for your body to start doing it over, especially at his weight.
I'm about to say, with that size of a man.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's my guess, that people don't want to talk about it. But I think it's
because it can't be COVID, because that was years ago.
Yeah, no, I think I think he's
unless he got permanently unless he got permanently damaged and he can't wrestle no more, and then nobody's saying nothing.
So what are we talking about?
We're talking about how John Moxley and Orange Cassidy suck now.
Keith. I think it might be, unfortunately, that possibly just after of COVID did end up worsening a condition he already had. So it is a situation of he could come back to the ring. It's just a little more extensive time of making sure cardio wise he can. Because it's not a situation of injury, it's more of a situation of his cardio. And not in a way of like him getting blown up, just his actual cardio. Can he compete at the level that they need to be in a ring? So
yeah, that's what DJ was saying.
That's a situation of, again, this isn't something you're supposed to put your body through anyway. This is like any other sport that it's like, yeah, you go in there, you could do this. You're not. It's a whole different type of ball game. That, again, it's like getting in a car crash every single time you take a bump.
Yeah. Right. You know what else it is? The one thing you hear over the years, WWE had acting coaches and story writers for movies and TV shows and all that other stuff. And I think that actually helped them out, because when you look at AEW and contrast about their storylines, what's the main storyline that MJF and Daniel Bryanson had? They try to pile drive each other off of the middle rope. They're trying to kill each other. Right. What is Hangman Adam Page and Swerve trying to do to each other? They're trying to kill each other.
Trying to drink each other's blood.
Yeah, Jack Perry's like, yo, you got me out of here because of some bitch. I can't use real glass and try to kill you. Like, is every match a death match in AEW now?
Well, I think that's what happens when you can't tell stories in the ring. So you have to resort to that. If you don't, we're used to guys like, all you need is, hey, I don't like you, let's get in the ring, and then they can go tell a story just in the ring. That's what we grew up on. So now you have these guys that think you're supposed to do gymnastics to make you got to have the crowd pop every 5 minutes in a match instead of telling a story. And then you take us on that roller coaster in the third act of your match.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to kill you.
Right.
Yeah. So you have to be able to still, wrestling is that. It's art. It's an art form of being able to have the story, have the simulated combat that it's supposed to be, but in a way that, again, it keeps us entertained, but it keeps us interested in the product. The issue with this is, like Toe just said, a lot of the time, the only story they know how to tell is, well, I'm going to kill you. And it's like, Okay, that is a story. Yes, I guess you do want to end the other person. That should be a part of this,
Right?
But there has to be more. There has to be substance. It can't just be, well, I'm going to kill you. Okay, but if the other guy doesn't die, then there's no play.
Then
There's
now
no
what?
payoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the 5th match.
Right.
Like, when are you gonna kill him?
Yeah.
But you know who can tell a story though?
Oh,
Jericho. He's telling all y'all that he's the worst wrestler in the world on purpose because he's the learning tree. How ironic is that? The learning tree, the best wrestler in the world is doing the worst job in the ring. That's coming from his head. That's not coming from his body. I'm telling you.
I think it's two things can be true at once. Like, so yeah, I think his body is telling us that, and he's like, okay, let me make this a story. Let me make this part of my character because I can't do it anymore.
I'm Batman, DJ. I can tell you that this was happening.
All right, this egg-shaped, this penguin-shaped man is done with being
but also,
the best wrestler.
What I think is also happening is that he's taking a break from doing all of that shit that he did in the beginning of AEW. He fell from the top of the fucking War Games cage, the Blood and Guts cage. He fought Moxley. They put him through the fucking table. Through the glass, all the other shit. He took a beating. The first 2 years of AEW, and then when he was doing MJF, and he had to show that he could still do all this shit. Yeah. I think he's on some, let me get a fucking break. I'm not as young as y'all motherfuckers.
Okay, go sit your ass down. Like, it's
no one
retire.
But no one who else is gonna wrestle Hook
at this level? Like,
Hook wouldn't have had a match for the past 6 months if it wasn't for Jericho.
That is the sad fact, though, that again, Jericho, at the same token, he is doing, in a sense, what a vet is supposed to, and that is creating a way to showcase the younger talent. The problem is, I don't think the fan base wants it to be that vet. But the issue is,
yeah, every week, shit.
Who else do they have?
There's a bunch of guys in the back that we haven't. They're on milk cartons. That's where he can wrestle.
you get
what I'm saying. But again, in his position, though, as much as yes, Jericho at this point is not the Jericho that was undisputed champion at one point.
Hell no.
He's not that Jericho anymore. But the thing is, it's still a thing of wrestling Jericho still should mean something. And the issue is there's no one.
Should it?
Because
why can't we just say that this man is old and he needs to sit down? Like it happens to everybody. Father Time is undefeated. It's all right. Go sit down. I'm ready to see some other people.
They'll put Ric Flair in there.
What's that?
If it sells tickets, they'll put Ric Flair in there to die.
Well, I'm sure they would. Well, because I think people really want to see Ric Flair like for real die in a ring. I think that's what they for real want to see.
That's the worst part. Flair would love to be able to just, if he knew going in there he would die in a ring, he's booking the match. He would book.
I tried to get into AEW and I just can't. Sometimes people, yeah,
but see, that's the thing though, because I'm with you. I was born and raised WWE. When WWE and WCW had their wars, I'm not gonna lie, I watched WCW a lot more than WWE because a lot of the WWE product was boring unless certain people were on TV. The same thing with now. If Rhea Ripley and Priest are not on TV on Raw, very few people keep my attention. But in WCW, you always had the NWO somewhere. And Goldberg, and you know what I'm saying? Like they filled their attention with the attention people. But AEW it's literally what something work. I'm going upon what DJ said. I'm building on that. It is literally the independent wrestling fans' dream. AEW,
right?
And the thing is, they haven't converted it to TV wrestling fans' viewpoint.
Not to where it's sustainable every week.
Because you can have JR sit there and call every match. If every match is the same, he ain't doing no justice to it.
No, because he can't. It's the same match.
These matches are good. One of the things Bubba Ray was talking about with Britt Baker and Mercedes Moné's match at All Out or All In was that it happened right after MJF and Will Ospreay. And it was like, the fans were tired no match would have been able to be good after that match because they would have been blown out and all that other shit and yada yada yada. But if you do that every fucking night,
right?
Every night there's a fucking 6-person tag team championship match. Every night there's a women's world championship match. There's a guy trying to kill someone else there, and then you got a 20-minute fucking boring ass promo about some shit we don't give a shit about, and then some demonic shit, and then all of a sudden, Tony Khan speaks to the anonymous fucking computer and makes announcements through Tony Schiavone.
Right.
It's like this is every week.
Yeah.
So I can miss 6-7 weeks and be caught up.
Yeah. Because same thing.
I haven't watched Dynamite since maybe when Mercedes debuted.
I tried last night, and
I watched the pay-per-views because I know the matches are going to be phenomenal. These are awesome wrestlers. We can never take away the wrestling from AEW.
No.
But everything else, it's like a movie with the best actors in the world. If the script sucks and everything else sucks, the movie sucks.
See Batman and Robin.
Watch the fucking. You know what? Don't even watch the new Crow. I wouldn't put you through that.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I've heard to not do that to you.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, no.
Do not watch what?
The Crow.
The new Crow movie.
I'll go see
New Crow movie. Hi, DJ. I'm here.
Hey.
I'm here.
But yeah, I'll go see Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Word. And if they butcher Beetlejuice, I swear to God.
Word.
Oh, that's like raining on my summer if you're gonna mess up Beetlejuice.
Word. Don't mess with Beetlejuice, man.
Yeah. Yo, if you think about it, AEW is like Matrix 4. Everybody was super hyped for Matrix 4. It's like, yo, Keanu Reeves in the Matrix. Yo, how they gonna do this? They could do this, and this, and then that happens, and it's like, well, at least we got Neil Patrick Harris, right? At least we got Neil Patrick Harris.
It's like, you can't start a song at the crescendo.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what they're like. Everything is up here, and it's the dream match, and they give it right to you. Like the person that you wanted to see win a championship because he got popular all of a sudden, they give it to him. Like there, right when he. So there's a reason why folks don't get a championship right when they get popular. There's a reason. Like the chase is fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have folks like I think. Like and I've said this a few times. I think we've gotten too far into the participation trophy generation here.
Yeah.
I think everybody thinks your career is not anything unless you've won a title, and it's like that's actually not true. Like there's plenty of examples of you don't have to win a title all the time. Like the title is almost a prop.
From the 80s to the 90s, there was 3 champions. Hogan, Macho Man, and the Ultimate Warrior.
Right. Thank you. Honky Tonk Man. And that's it.
Like every other person was the best wrestler in the world, and they put on the best wrestling matches.
Yep.
That's it. That's what the show called for.
Right. And then over on the other side, Ricky Steamboat, Ric Flair, Sting, Lex Luger. Everybody else, give us a good show.
Yeah. No, but it's true because someone needs to steer the ship. And as much as all of us hate John Cena, because I have enough hatred for him that I can cover all y'all. It's all me. It's all me, guys. I'll take for this one. It's all me.
Everyone that the views of Tone, not those of the whole Nukkle.
Someone needed to be the catalyst for the PG era.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And everyone wanted to see Edge and Randy Orton and CM Punk versus Cena and The Rock versus Cena. They need that.
Yeah.
Just like now, Roman Reigns versus The Rock, Roman Reigns versus Jay, Roman Reigns versus Cody, Roman Reigns versus this guy.
Yep.
Who in AEW are we going to be sitting there going, this guy needs to fight this guy to prove he's the best? So that match would be awesome because we have something we can build upon here.
No, it's all about this guy did this in Japan. So I bet you if he goes against this guy, they're going to flip a lot and it's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah.
And then you get it and then it's over. It's literally a flash in the pan.
Yeah. There's no one that puts the company on their back. Like Jericho did that when he first started. He wrestled everyone that was under the sun.
Yep.
And then Omega basically was carrying on to that, and he tried his best. Like he even said, he tried his best to be the Roman Reigns of AEW.
Yeah.
And he got hurt doing all this shit. But then everybody else was, we get control of how we can do shit.
Well, with Kenny Omega too, is that Kenny Omega was running on that popularity wave that he had in Japan, but when he transitioned to the States, it wasn't the same.
Right. No, yeah, it wasn't.
And then the unfortunate part was he's doing this while being a broken man.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying that he was in other ways, but like
his body
was beat up. Yeah.
He was if Omega was healthy on the run that he was on, I feel like AEW would have been.
Yeah.
At that point, because the first 2 years of AEW was the best we had.
Yeah, because there was still that alternative before.
And there was maybe 3 or 4 WWE guys there that were like, all right, cool, we'll accept them. But then everybody else was AEW.
Well, the thing is, we all knew
those guys left, and now we got the 4 pillars, and those are the only AEW originals left.
Like we knew, like no matter what, we knew AEW was going to become the. Well, if they were in WWE at one point, they're coming because it's like TNA. But the thing is, you can make it work. There's a way to make it work where with TNA. Remember, with Kurt Angle had his best run in TNA.
Yeah. You know how you make it work?
Best run in TNA.
NXT. Ego is the NXT champion.
All ego, Ethan Page.
All ego is the NXT champion. He couldn't even win a fucking tag team title in AEW.
Right.
With fucking Scorpio.
Why the fuck is Scorpio again? How do you return him and then just
this man should have been champion at least 4 times the way they built him.
Matthew, what's up, man? Like, my face does look kind of red, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. When you got all those colors mixing in together.
I guess so, huh?
Oh shit! But
apparently you're married off, Gigi.
What?
Matthew goes, "Where's my wife, Gigi at?"
Matthew, who the not awesome.
A very New York response to that.
Who is this guy?
Well, that's what you're married into, Matthew. Good luck.
Yeah.
You're not gonna last with me, buddy. That's the last one that I divorced.
Oh shit.
Niggas singing always and forever. And I was like, you can go fuck yourself.
Good buddy. What'd you say?
DJ knows.
Oh shit.
My guy DJ.
Word.
I'll be on camera in just 1 second, folks.
No, yeah.
All good.
But, so
Matthew's waiting though. You gotta
word. On the contrary to AEW with that whole how do we go from here shit.
Yeah.
CM Punk literally said, I'm done with Drew McIntyre after the bull rope match or the Four Corners match.
That was a lie.
And now all of a sudden,
Drew McIntyre.
I'm not done with you yet.
They're not done with them yet.
And the light detective said that was a lie.
That was a lie.
Yeah. Drew turned into Braun Strowman. I'm not finished with you yet. Are we gonna break the bracelet, but not break the bracelet, just to make sure that the fan knows the bracelet's not actually broken?
Yo, shout out to the bracelet for being the MVP. Shout out to the bracelet for being the MVP.
The bracelet.
Yeah.
The bracelet. The
Yama bracelet
was the real MVP.
That thing turned from a cock ring to a fucking NXT Divas Championship.
Yo, the fact that Punk had to post that shit instantly on Instagram. Hey, just to let people know that was not the actual bracelet. It's like, yo, just fuck the bracelet at this point.
First and foremost, one, no one cares. Secondly, if you knew that wasn't the bracelet, why did you give it a kiss after he had it in his trunks for so long? My nigga, that was some sweaty Scottish yema that was all over those fucking beads. And I don't get it. I don't get it. I
don't need.
So yeah,
I don't know anymore.
I don't know what happened there. And I'm concerned because now Punk has to wrestle other people, and other people have to look at Punk and be like, your lips touch them bracelet that
Man. Cry me a river.
Not if Drew has anything to say about that, because Drew Claymore him out of his shoes.
He
Yeah,
did.
he did.
Yeah.
He sure did.
I was like, damn.
Like, my nigga had the fucking Skechers slip-ons. That's what he had.
It was out. I love how Wade Barrett is trying to be
That's my airport shoes, by the way. It's the Skechers slip-on.
Yeah, word.
Mine too. I wore mine one time to work, and there was like a random ass bug on one of my garbage cans. They were like, somebody, oh my god, there's a bug on there. Where? The lid. Oh, yo, I took off my shoes so fast and just said, "Fuck!" They were like, "Oh."
Yeah, I better quit sleeping on Skechers.
You were quick with that. I was like, I don't do bugs.
I'm a little bit too heavy for Skechers. Those patterns don't last long with me.
You got to find the right pair there, Toes.
Right.
Yeah.
Doctor shows your shit, nigga. Like,
And then
you know what?
Matthew asking for a kiss, by the way.
You work in a New York City hospital. Just ask the Dominican, go for some Crocs. You'll be fine.
Yo, I swear to God, I am not having no Crocs in my. I don't want to own a pair of Crocs. I'm not paying for a pair of Crocs. I don't even want to put my foot in a pair of Crocs.
Yeah,
I got bad enough.
I got the Walmart
Crocs for Christmas. What's your size?
What's that nigga name? The rapper Kanye West. His Yeezys, the slipper Yeezy shits. I put my foot in one of those. I felt gay for like 20 minutes. I was like, nah, I can't do this shit.
Yo, I finally caved this summer when I bought a pair of Crocs, and I was like, now I see why people buy Crocs.
They're comfortable.
I hate you.
Yeah. I got the Walmart ones though. $12.
I wish these were $12.
Same cushion.
Yeah, them just is fucking $50 now.
I was like, what the hell?
Not if you buy it on Shein.
See,
Shein is the women's Walmart.
Yeah,
okay.
They're taking too much of my goddamn money.
Shit, yo, they
also have home stuff too. I buy everything on Shein.
Every other week, my mom is like, "Here you go." I'm like, okay.
After my first day of school, this was very much needed. The teachers were just absolutely treacherous.
Why did you feel like you went to school today?
The students are assholes. My classroom mates are fucking cunts. Except for one person. One person was cool. They understood what was going on because they were like, yo, these fucking people are cunts. And I'm like, oh my God, right?
But
and then we
bonded on our first day.
And then we bonded. Listen.
You got the foot long.
It
yeah,
is
she does.
No facts, it doesn't. What the?
Yeah.
Listen,
when you go through
size,
it's Thursday and school started.
That's that Thursday, Friday, Saturday shit.
This is what I don't understand. All right, I can understand if you put school on a Wednesday.
But
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
Break the kids in 3 days straight. Boom. Got you. At least I remember going to school Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't remember going to school on a Thursday, but you know what? I have a lot of these, and I could have killed a lot of brain cells. And I also dyed my hair, so that bleach could have gone into these brain cells as well. I digress. I don't understand why are we only sending these children to school that very first week for Thursday and Friday and be like, okay, guys, have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Like,
that shit never makes sense. Like,
it doesn't.
Yo,
it really doesn't.
When it's because I remember at one point it wasn't like that it was just 2 days.
It started Wednesday.
Yeah, I was once you start doing that, I was like, I'm taking those first 2 days off. Like once I was in high school, I was like, fuck yeah, I'm coming that Monday.
Or like these first 2 days don't count. These first 2 days do not count.
Plus, I already had my schedule because they would send it in the mail. I was like, yeah, I'll be all right. I'll be there Monday.
Man, it used to be for remember the Jerry Lewis Labor Day marathon telethon?
Yeah.
That was the sign that you were about to go to school.
You knew it was like,
yeah, okay. And then and then we went on that Tuesday every time. Like after Labor Day, you celebrate Labor Day. Tuesday, go to school. And that was fine because it's like basically a week. So but not a full week. So they still gave you
had a holiday.
Yeah. So that's how they did it every time I was a kid. I don't know why we still not doing that. But
they're making it easier for you.
It's just like daylight savings. Like we don't need it anymore.
They're making it as possible.
That's the shit. We really don't need that.
California, we voted it down, and they still won't stop doing it. We voted that we didn't want it anymore by a landslide, and they still won't. And they still
wait.
We needed a couple more years.
Y'all need to go to bed earlier.
Right.
Somehow they voted here for.
But then it's springtime. They're like, no, we're gonna take one away from you.
Yo, facts.
That's it. The bars close an extra hour early because it's last call for alcohol as soon as it hits 2 because it hits 3.
Yeah, I'm not lying, yo. I think they shorten our days. I think with that, I don't think we're living in a 24-hour day.
I would not.
I don't believe it anymore. I used to be able to go to school, come home, play a full day's worth of wiffle ball, eat dinner, watch wrestling, play video games, and go to sleep. Now I come home from work, I take a shit, and I gotta go to sleep.
Like, wait a minute, it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened here?
So I died yesterday when I came home after not having steak with you motherfuckers. Yo, DJ, listen, DJ, you heard about this, right?
I saw your story. Like you even posted it on your story.
Yeah, no, because they try to incriminate me, saying that, there's a staff meeting that nobody wanted to go to. How dare you?
It was a staff meeting, though.
Runs away. But I digress. These assholes didn't invite me, but it's okay because I got a free slushie. Okay, and I got a free apple pie from McDonald's.
We didn't pay for the McDonald's and we paid for it.
All right. I was happy with that. No. They fucked up my whole order. First they give the kid a hamburger and she's like, I don't eat this. What is this?
I don't eat
this. This is a hamburger. I wanted my chicken nuggets. Sorry, you're late, sir. We are 1 hour and 41 minutes into the podcast, and you have did you even call 2 hours before this? I bet you know what, Leon? We're gonna have to write an email about this.
What do you do with the email?
This coming onto this podcast. You know what time we start. And you have no excuses. Just because today's the first day of school does not mean you get to be late.
He might be going through some shit.
I don't
might be going through things right now.
You leave that shit at the door.
Well, Lonnie,
if you're going on vacation, you leave that shit at the door. And I do mean your vacation.
Damn.
Yeah. You gotta leave the vacation.
But I digress.
Good time.
These assholes didn't invite me. You know what? As you should be, Leon. As you should be.
It's okay, Leon. We forgive you.
Shut up, Raymond. Staking bastards. No. But they dead ass fucked up my kid's shit. She said, I don't eat this. I eat my chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets, sweet and sour sauce. Oh, I'm so sorry. Then I get my McChicken. That's all I eat from McDonald's. I just eat McChickens and French fries. I don't eat the hamburgers. I don't trust that shit. I only do Wendy's. Maybe Burger King's too, but McDonald's is just not for me when it comes to their burgers. I'll do the McChicken. But I seriously said no mayonnaise, add ketchup. I just don't like warm mayo. It just, no thank you. That's not for me. And as soon as I open it, there's no lettuce, but there's a shit ton of mayo and a shit ton of ketchup. And I'm like, and mind you, right? I think that was their third fuck up. Because their first fuck up, besides the chicken nuggets, I opened up the bag and I was like, yo, where the fuck are my French fries?
Oh,
hey,
no.
I'm missing French fries. There's no French fries in this bag. My bad. So they gave me a slushie. Then they realized that they fucked up my the kids' meal. They gave her an extra toy. Then they realized they fucked up my McChicken, and then they gave me a free apple pie. See?
That was basically the whole order.
And I was like, at this point, y'all should have just refunded me my fucking money. I don't want the apple pie. I'll take the slushie though. The slushie was banging. Because I was like, word, we should have just ordered the slushie.
Word.
The slushie hit the spot. I ain't gonna front. It was glue. It was yummy.
Yeah, I like blue raspberry, but I hate school. Just going back to that, I hate it with a passion. That hearing y'all talk about school makes me remember school, and I'm like, yo, fuck this. I'm not going to school ever again. My kid is gonna be homeschooled by a fucking white nanny.
I'm also like, I don't know, maybe I'm pretty sure, maybe not Ray, but maybe Toe, maybe DJ. I remember that the school, right? We started from pre-K or kindergarten, whichever they put you in first.
Mm-hmm.
And you went all the way up to 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Then you graduated. And then for 7th and 8th, you went to either junior high school or middle school. Mm-hmm. And then by the 9th grade, you're in high school.
Yeah, mine was 5th grade, you graduated, then 6, 7, and 8 was middle school, and then 9, 10, 11, and 12 was high school.
Really?
Yeah.
The first school I started at was a K-8. And then, but there was too many fights and shootings, so my parents sent me to private school for middle school and then private school for high school.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mine was, I went from kindergarten to 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, middle school, and then.
Really?
Yeah.
Not me.
So I had the only K-8 in this.
You only had the K-8. I guess I'm the only one that had it all the way up to the 6th because my elementary school went from pre-K to 6.
So I grew up in a time where my district school only allowed a certain amount of Spanish people in them, so I had to go to another school.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that was one of the things. So I had to go to a different district.
They straight have Spanish Jim Crow in this month.
But yo, have you ever heard of 3K? It's before pre-K. I've never heard.
Wait, there's something before pre-K now.
Yeah,
There's something before pre-K. What the fuck are they doing?
That's called watching Sesame Street. Is what before pre-K.
Yeah.
At that point, it's just like
if certain families cannot pretty much afford, like a daycare or whatever for their kids and stuff like that, and they want to put them in the system very early. It's 3K.
I went to preschool twice.
Nigga, what?
Because I was too young to go to kindergarten. And my mom was friends with the woman who ran the preschool.
So you went to 3K to pre-K to kindergarten?
No, I went to pre-K to kindergarten.
So he was supposed to be in 3K, but he still was in pre-K.
Yeah, from 3 to 4 in pre-K, and then 4 to 5 in pre-K, and then 5 to 6 in kindergarten.
Okay.
You had to be 5 years old to get into kindergarten.
Right.
Okay.
So I started pre-K when I was 3.
Okay.
Oh, so you was the pre-K before the 3K.
Yeah.
Heard. Now I understand.
I was the take this nigga please K.
That sounds about right. We understand what your mom was doing.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Again, I can't take this nigga no more. Take this motherfucker from
The
me.
word.
They're like, hey.
Angel, he's a saint. As soon as she walked, she said, "These stupid motherfuckers."
Wait, what the hell, Mr. Loki?
Word.
I can't talk about school here because a 14-year-old. What?
Yeah, Mr. Loki's from Canada, if I'm not mistaken.
God damn.
Wait, a 14-year-old girl got lit on fire. Wait, and in Georgia there was a shooting already.
Shooting. So what? I mean, we're just starting the school year here.
That's how you know
bad was their summer?
God damn.
What happened over the summer?
People watch too much Deadpool and Wolverine.
They start school in August. So he probably just had a month of school and said, "Man, fuck this shit."
Word.
I remember that clown when you couldn't wear red or blue.
6, middle school, 7 and 8.
I couldn't wear any color in my high school. Like my junior and senior year, all we could wear was black. We couldn't have hats. We couldn't have colored shoes on. It was black.
Wow.
Well, I always was raised with having like a bandana or a handkerchief just bro. I remember high school. You couldn't take certain colors because that was it.
Bro, any bandana.
On site.
It was either over here would be this, it would be over here be this.
Yep.
So this right here is literally a school in Brooklyn when I was growing up. Kindergarten. Well, they had pre-K, but my parents was like, "You're not going to pre-K. You're studying at kindergarten. You got enough aunts to boom."
Yeah.
So K through 6, middle school 7 and 8. High school 9 through 12, and no private school for me, and all the gang violence because we were right over the bridge from Red Hook, and the dress code: no blue, no black, no yellow.
No black either. Damn.
No blue and black, no red and black, and no yellow and black.
Oh, you couldn't.
Because the Latin Kings.
Those are the color combinations.
Yeah, the Latin Kings was big around. At least in the Bronx.
If you wore like the canary yellow.
Yeah, we had the Crips and Latin King.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, I had the Bloods around my way.
Now, they would keep telling me, "No, stop wearing red, stop wearing red." And I not seen one blood. There's kids getting slashed. I ain't see one blood. Crips, Latin Kings, Nietas, all them motherfuckers right outside the school. Yep. I had to walk in the middle of the street to get to school because they were blocking the sidewalks.
Right.
Because most kids would bring their phone, their MP3 players into the store and give the dude $1 to hold it. And then they would stand in front of the store like, which one of y'all niggas got an MP3 player? Like, not me, nigga.
Wow.
Yeah. They would take that shit right in front of the fucking store. I didn't give a shit.
Bro, I remember the first day of high school. We're walking out and they're like, "Hey, you guys might want to be careful. There was just a shootout." I'm like, "Wait, what?" Day fucking what?
Yo, I seen your picture. We went to the field to do the 04, 06, whatever year we graduated. I don't know when we graduated. And the whole riot fucking broke out. Paddy wagons and everything came out. They arrested half the school. If it wasn't for one of my automotive teachers telling the cops that I really didn't do nothing because I was just standing around bored, like, hey, nobody's coming after me. All right. I would have been arrested too.
I was waiting like,
yeah,
oh, motherfucker, I've been waiting all fucking year.
Yeah, I'm like, because I'm sitting there calm because I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna kill one of y'all if I go after you. I'm just gonna chill because I haven't been to the school long enough to know who y'all are. I've been only here for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So, I cut a lot. Like, I don't know how I'm not still in high school with the amount of times I cut. I cut a lot, bro. 181 days.
You want to know why? Because your teachers was like, "We're not dealing with this nigga."
Word.
Your teachers was like, "Damn, this nigga." And they looked at his test and like, "Nah, this nigga dumb."
No, I shit you not.
Give me a sheet of paper. We're just gonna have them write this all over again. No. Give me the extra ones that we got. After we told them we had this many students and we don't.
Gigi, I shit you not. I took 2 weeks off. I went into the science class. She had 100-question quiz. I took another 2 weeks off. I came back and dude came up to me like, "You fucking cheated." I said, "On what?" He goes, "The quiz." I said, "What quiz?" "The science quiz we had 2 weeks ago." I said, "I didn't even know we were supposed to have that." He goes, "You the only nigga that got 100 on the test. Hey, you don't even show up." I said, "You don't know basic fucking science? I learned this in elementary school. Right. You didn't know a tree was a living thing, you fuck?" I'm like, and then you want me to come here more often? Like, holy shit, they need the school. They need to come here. Y'all need new teachers. Like, yo, dead ass. My teacher told me the first day, 1,500 students were seniors. 86 graduated.
I believe it.
And I was like, damn, I came here for automotive.
Look at Boris talking about. He's like, UK is just dealing with stabbings, basically.
Yeah. Because that was
how safe that is for you still have to deal with stabbings.
Because they don't do guns over there, right?
They don't do guns.
Yeah. Even the cops don't have guns, if I'm not mistaken.
So you could probably only stab like maybe 2-3 people, and then sit down,
right? Get a flamethrower.
Put on pressure. You'll live by the end of the day.
Right.
I'm 36, Leon.
Somebody with a knife.
Who was the last day of school? My senior. Okay. You need to. I think you need to go back to English. Sorry. Not sorry. I apologize, but bro, read that sentence over and you tell me if that wasn't hard to read the first sentence and be like,
oh yeah, that's been
it was the last day of school, my senior year. 3 fights broke out. Like, bro,
man, so
where's my commas? Where's my period?
So they got specialists.
I am not a grammar nerd and shit like that. But don't start the sentence off like that. That's hurtful to my intelligence right now, and that's
no, yeah. Well,
the last day of school? I don't know who was the last day of school. Do you know who the last day of school was?
Jeffrey, that motherfucker was always the last day of school to me.
Was it Jeff?
No, but,
was it Jeffrey?
Well, in my experience, when people put messages like that, they're either doing the voice to text because they don't know English too well, or they just
no, it makes sense. We will go ahead and say you're using voice to text because you just don't feel like texting, like typing and stuff, and I respect that part.
Word.
But proofread your shit, son. Like,
no, Fred.
My brain hurt. My brain just hurt right now. But it looks like the fights broke out, and they had to call the cops. They couldn't even walk home because they blocked
him off
the street.
Yeah.
So I want to get back to the specialist cops here in UK. Like, so there are specialist cops that carry guns
because they're supposed to be peace officers,
right?
So
you got to be the John Wick cop to be able to get a gun.
Yeah, because you know what it is. I'm pretty sure in the UK they go, "Who here is afraid of black people?" Everybody put their hands up. You're not getting guns. Who here is not afraid? I'm not afraid. You can get a gun. You're special. Because in New York, blah! Oh shit! I was afraid for my life.
Stop resisting.
Yeah, you was. Wait, you was afraid for your life? You're in the room by yourself? I heard a noise. Officer. All right, good.
I heard a noise.
You shot through the fucking wall and hit a baby, but it's all right. You were scared. You can do whatever you want.
Sir, what's your name? Well, my name is Stop Resisting. Bop, bop, bop.
Like, wait, I was afraid.
I couldn't answer the question.
I was afraid.
Oh my god!
He rose his voice.
I can see in the UK. This guy's not really listening. We need the specialists here. Get the SWAT team. Sir, get out of the vehicle. Oh no, getting out of this fucking bloody vehicle. You're gonna have to make me. How about now? All right. You went too far.
Hold on.
Let's talk about this, mate.
We're gonna go on a school bus that looks like this.
Oh, that's cool.
That's how the train looks.
That's a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Bitch, focus. Anyway.
Yo, that sticker going through some things.
It's going through some things, but this sticker is actually from our good friend Danny Nemesis.
Nice.
It's really dope because
he does the artwork for the independent shows.
I can't really focus it as much as I want to, but it's really dope. Graffiti art basically all over it. And I just found a perfect little home for it as I was looking at it. And cutest thing is that I have like this weird anime fucking character who has her eyes completely white and it looks like she's screaming on top of her head. And I'm just going to put her on top of this little graffiti thing right here. So it's just like she's raging against the machine.
Word.
Thank you, Danny. Damn, this is cute. Hold on, I'm trying to make this perfect right over here. Guys, now that we're all here and now that we all experience our first days of school together today, oh shit, don't cause a bubble. Don't cause a bubble. It didn't cause a bubble. I did good.
Cheech and Chong's nice dream.
So, no. But I can see it. I was overhearing DJ saying that he can barely watch AEW from last night. Okay, we were right before I left. We were talking about Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland.
Trying to do an album cover at the end of the show. I saw that.
Oh yeah, someone did it.
Someone definitely did it, and it says whose house.
Yeah,
I think it was Tom's Customs that did it, bro. He did it so perfectly. That was like, you know what, this works.
Yep.
I got to see. Oh, I can't say what I saw. Never mind.
You got to see some amazing art. Cool.
Yeah.
And
I got to see something that it's coming out soon.
Oh, very
Booty.
exciting.
Oh no.
And he almost ruined the whole thing.
People like you, Ray, just you talk about the business and you just.
But there's just a lot of great, amazing artwork that is generally out there because of this dope ass image that we were kind of left with. The best thing that AEW had going on last night was that segment.
Yeah.
You know, it's the only thing that kept people like alert in a way.
It was the main thing people talked about, which is crazy because they have a pay-per-view coming up this weekend that it's like, and this is all we're talking about. Meanwhile, they still do have 2 shows in between this though. So it's like there's still stuff that they have to fit together, like,
and they didn't
Okada and all that.
And nothing is looking like it's supposed to be as big than this particular match.
Yeah.
There's like
not your world champion.
Not your world.
But he was
not any of the other titles.
I mean, we mentioned it, but it wasn't the main focus.
No, it
and
wasn't.
In my opinion, if Bryan Danielson is your champion, he should always be the main focus. So what are we showing here? That you just don't need a belt to, like, I don't want to take the focus off on Swerve and Hangman, but I don't think it should be the main focus. But where do we go from here? I was asking the guys
this. Too much sense, Gigi. You're making too much sense. You gotta.
No. Here's the next thing that's gonna make sense. The last match we saw them, fucking Paige turned into Gangrel and started drinking his blood and became Dracula. You know, right? And then spitting it out like he's Triple H of the underworld over here with his. And then because of that, he ended up growing that stash, and that facial hair started growing, right? Where do we? That bar is up here. How do we fucking raise that bar?
We have to kill.
Somebody got to get shanked. That's what
somebody's got to die for real.
They're gonna pull a shank out from the apron and hold it up and and then
they got to be dead for at least 3 months. At least 3 months.
That's how you really get kill shot on AEW television.
And they're like, remember get the fat part right here. Don't get the vital organs. Like when they're planning it in the back.
Somebody's gonna get set on fire after that too, right?
One of these days, somebody's gonna pull out a 22.
Wait. Somebody's gonna order that rental because Darby Allin got a business on the side after all the medical bills that he has to pay. And he's renting out his flamethrower and everything like that, his little torch. And you know, if he likes you, he'll cut you a deal. If he doesn't like you, he might have to charge you up, you know.
No, it's expensive.
It's expensive out here. It is, you know, it's just terrible. Just absolutely terrible. So Darby Allin got to make this money up so he can go back and try to climb Mount Everest and move forward from that. Is his feet still okay? Like it's now in a match like this, I would expect Darby Allin just to walk out of the house for no fucking reason because, like, I walk out of fire and I'm alive, bitch. You know, because I see that, but
save the casket.
That's the casket for Dracula. That's all I'm saying.
Darby's gonna pull Michael Myers in the.
By the way, that's the other side business. No, like the casket. Yo, my man is sizing up Swerve and Adam and be like, you know, I just need to create one for both of y'all niggas. It's all right. You gonna need it afterwards. It's gonna
be like, hey, we can do 2 for 1 special. 2 for 1 special. I got you.
Special.
I got you. 2 for 1.
It'll be custom with the top of your casket. They'll have your opponent's name on it.
Word. That's probably why Moxie wants to talk to Darby. He's like, yo, you going into business, you know, real soon. I want to, you know, invest. You know, we all get some money.
Get in early.
Word.
It's all right. Him and Sting are gonna win the tag team title again. Like, I mean,
So that's the other thing, right? Now we got
Always
John Moxley. I'm weak.
Darby Allin and Sting are going to be 2-time world tag
Always Sting. They asked who's gonna wrestle Jordan Grace for the WWE for the TNA Women's Knockouts Championship, and I said Sting. It's always Sting.
It's always Sting.
It's always Sting.
What's the snowfall happening? Oh
my God, it's Jay. No, it's not. No, it's
Sting. And you start hearing the violins and oh shit.
Yo. So Moxley calling out Darby.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing?
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
I really feel like they for real they put everybody's like 8x10 on the wall, and then they blindfold themselves, right? And then they go, okay, so we're gonna throw 2 darts, and whatever wrestlers the dart hits, we're gonna make it up. We're gonna go off the fly here. And
one is to tag team with, one is to go up against with.
Basically.
Yes. Why is Marina's show fear with Moxley all of a sudden? And we're talking about that the company doesn't belong to you anymore.
Right.
Does that you mean the fans? Like you, the fans, because Shivani is a fan?
Mm-hmm.
Or the original
Tony
heads, and then Sebastian,
or Shane's gonna end up being a manager, and I'm gonna buy AEW. That's what I kind of expect to happen. Just so I can have a good laugh and
blow out his fucking quads.
I'm about to say he can blow his other quad.
Not the quads, Jesus.
And I'll just keep drinking margaritas here.
As long as he doesn't jump. He doesn't jump. If he jumps, he blows it out. You know what? Lies. At this day and age, he's gonna blow them out as soon as he comes out.
I was there live, and when when Shane did that, and I remember looking at my daughter. I was like, "Yeah, something's not right. That didn't look right."
And then when he tried to get up, and he went right back down.
Yes, I was like, "No, he's not selling. That's something that's And then Snoop Dogg took the punch, and I was like, "Yeah, there's something wrong with Shane."
You guys remember those stupid old school bullshit ass toys where it's like a little standing man, but then when you press the button, all of a sudden, what do you mean? That was
right.
Shane.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was Shane McMahon.
Yes, it was.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I remember those toys.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So another person that should never be in another wrestling match.
No, he's done.
They don't need it.
They do not. They don't, John. Not at all.
Gonna look for one.
You know, AEW is the definition of a motherfucker who can't cook. That was making chicken, and they said, "Oh, we need some shit on this. Nah, this tastes bad. We could make it taste better. Throw some paprika on it. Nope, it ain't working. Throw some sazon. Nope, it ain't working. Chop up some onions. Nope, that shit ain't working. Put some barbecue sauce on it. Nope, that shit ain't working.
Nope.
What they put in KFC? Put some flour in this motherfucker. It's already cooked. It ain't working. It's like AEW. Well, throw in Shane McMahon. Throw in Mercedes Moné. Oh, I got it. We got Ricochet now. Ricochet is the guy. He's the one. He's the savior.
That's what they started with. They were like, "Yo, we got chicken." After a point, it's like, you know what? Yo, let's get some steak. It's like, wait, what happened to the chicken? Forget about the chicken. We got steak.
Yep. You got Paige. You got, folks that should not be wrestling no more.
And I'm sitting there like, well, when are you going to change something? You just going to keep adding motherfuckers to this? It doesn't make it better.
You know what bothers me is that because we have Danielson, who out of all of them that unfortunately shouldn't be wrestling no more due to career-ending injuries, he was the good old, he's given us faith. He's the only one out of all of them that has kept up.
Oh, John, you take that back. that was mean.
Yeah.
Oh, no, stop. They can make mac and cheese during the pay-per-view.
Yeah, but
when it
matters, that was mean.
When it matters, right?
They know a guy that can make some mac and cheese.
They know at least one guy.
They know who to call.
Yeah.
They know who to call.
That was mean. You got to take that back.
With Gigi, I believe this run from Danielson should have happened last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
It should have happened before Swerve got the title.
I agree.
because this feels forced. This feels like Bryan Danielson was like, I don't want to be AEW champion. I just want to have good matches. And then something happened. And he's like, well, I can't do this shit forever.
I had to be champion at least once.
I think this is gonna be my last year, guys. My kids are getting older. My body's all fucked up. I had to unfollow my brother-in-law because he's beating the shit out of my sister-in-law. So, I'm going through some shit. And Khan was like, why don't we put the title on you? He goes, you know what? The perfect time to do it is when Swerve is at his peak. So that way we fuck everything up. And Tony Khan was like, wait a minute. That's a perfect fucking idea. In the middle of it, let's get Ricochet. I know Ricochet. I need a Ricochet. I need him. Get him on the phone. I'll give you $52 million, Ricochet. Yeah, have the time of your life here, baby. I need him. Mercedes, where you at? Dress like a geisha girl for me, please, baby, please.
While we're
Where's
at it,
Sting?
imagine
We
McGinnis.
need one more time, Sting.
And then all the wrestlers in But wait, what about us in catering? Like we haven't
No.
wrestled in 2 years.
You want to mention catering? I got you. Hold on. Shane McMahon. Get Shane McMahon on the phone. We're gonna make it better now. It's gonna be better.
Nigel McGinnis start wrestling, even though that popped me.
No.
That
That was needed because of where we were at. So that's like a once, because it's not like we see him in the ring throughout the week.
I want more now. I want more Nigel McGinnis because now that we saw that he can work and he's cleared to go, we need more Nigel McGinnis. That's if Bryan Danielson is retiring this year, we need him versus Bryan Danielson.
Him having one match with Danielson, but I don't want to see him as an active wrestler. I want him to be that one very spontaneous wrestler that we don't really see wrestle as often. So when we do see it, it's meaningful.
Yeah, because after that gauntlet, I need at least him versus Danielson, and I need him.
You know what I was saying? I was saying in my head he was gonna win this gauntlet match so that the Danielson can win the title.
Oh, that would have been too perfect.
And you finally get your fucking
that would
match.
have been too perfect.
That would have been too perfect right there. Just like, you know what? Boom.
Yeah, I don't think
we get the match.
I don't think Triple H is a racist yet, but I sure as hell see his friends. I know who his friends are.
That idea come from just
Triple H is
him as a bucket.
You let Bobby Lashley go? You had nothing to do. You had nothing with the street. You can't do shit with the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley.
No, but let's be fair. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits just did not mesh well.
No, they didn't, but they should have never put them together.
All right, but
the problem. But it also could be on Bobby Lashley, where he's just like, nah.
And look at Ricochet. He didn't have no fun that last year.
No,
he's
that's
having
why
the most fun of his life now.
Everything. That's why he's
2 weeks. He's been in AEW. It's the most fun he's ever had.
So he's drinking that AEW
in front of that 300 people. Yeah. He got to do the DX chop while he's laying on his back in front of 300 people. Woohoo!
You know what I would like? You know what I would really fucking like? I would like to see Miro back on my fucking television.
Wait,
me too.
Just to answer Boris real quick. So I'm sorry. So who was the double champion in NXT? You know, who was that guy who won both the US and the world title at the same time? What color was that guy? And who was
Lee?
Yeah, and who was booking it?
Triple H.
And how about when Bianca Belair was in NXT and all these other folks like that?
She was
color.
black in NXT. She didn't turn black.
Exactly. So it's like y'all,
And to be fair, before Mercedes became who she is now, and she was actually a really good fucking wrestler and having banger after banger after banger, guess what? He's black too.
So
and it's like a Snoop Dogg. I don't know if you heard that. And that nigga cool as shit with everybody.
I'm getting your information from memes.
Where's your resources?
No, but you can definitely see who he favors and who he doesn't.
No, that I agree with.
That favoritism, yes. Yeah. Favoritism is played. Favoritism doesn't have a race. It's just who you know. And how cool are you with them.
Yo, we just told you facts, bro.
Y'all clapping for trips. Yeah, you know what? I am gonna clap for him. Because guess what? He's holding up a good fucking job so far, Boris. He ain't doing the best fucking job, but you know what? This company could be where AEW is at currently. So
the fact that Jade Cargill is still on the fucking roster shows that he's not.
Yeah, who's the women's world tag team champions? I'm sorry.
Word, like what are you talking about?
Who was just the world champion before?
Did you not know that?
Yeah, Brees isn't white.
Roman Reigns is Samoan. That nigga's not white.
Another race.
Samoan on top of that.
He all the bloodline. Like,
and how long has he was up? Bro.
What up, Circular Debate?
Boris.
Listen,
just because you don't like him, it's okay. They hating on Swerve getting a bag. No one's hating on Swerve on getting a bag, son.
Wait, you talking about the WWE or you talking about us?
No,
probably WWE, but you know what? I don't think they're hating. I just think that other people just have different opinions and visions of where we're going.
Yeah, right now they're like, and they offered him back. Like he was literally just one of the cuts that happened for COVID, and then they offered him back, and he didn't want to go back. This is not that hard. Like, so he wanted to go over there and be able to drink blood.
Well,
you know,
I think he made the right choice because he wasn't doing this in the WWE.
Okay, yeah.
He wasn't doing this in the WWE. He made the right choice.
Guess where he'll be in like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, but then at that point, he'll be able to at least be on the main roster.
Established to where he was when he left. I mean, shit. Look at, you know what? Bullshit. Because Cody Rhodes is, you know, as Kenny would say, you know, he is black via association.
He definitely got some cookouts in him.
But he's invited to the cookout.
And the carne asada.
So let's just put it in that perspective and stuff like that. There's just a lot of things in general that goes into these, like, and what I mean by Cody Rhodes, right? What I mean by Cody Rhodes and Swerve, I had to get myself back in check. Is like Cody Rhodes had to leave, and then when he came back, he was already beyond established. And guess what? With Swerve, he's there getting established as one of the greatest fucking wrestlers that is out there right now. And like you said, DJ, 4 or 5 years, what's gonna happen? What's up?
Everybody can't be on top at the same time. Like, it just doesn't work that. Somebody's got to, you know, everybody takes turns. A guy goes up, somebody's got to help that guy go up, and then they return the favor. That's how this works.
That's how
everybody doesn't win all the time.
Nope.
Yo, you know what I don't get. I'm gonna take this pivot to Ricochet. Ricochet said on an interview that he was on TV a lot, but the quality of his matches wasn't good, and that's why he decided to leave and all that. But isn't that the quality of his match up to him?
No,
I mean,
no, because sometimes
they're not saying go out there and have a bad match.
Quality, but you also have to work with a time. You know what I'm saying? So if he wants to put out, like, I guess, these lengthy matches that AEW can provide him.
Yeah,
because they weren't going to give that to him in WWE.
I hear you. But in the Attitude Era, they gave you a minute. You use that minute as much as you can, and then you got 5 minutes.
Yeah, but in the Attitude Era, everything was just trashy TV. Now we're actually getting good quality wrestling, and
even if he's on the screen,
even in the WWE scale,
he's not doing better
quality wrestling than just bra panty matches and just fucking standing there making jokes of Sergeant Slaughter and cutting ass on Vince McMahon, and then going through the cemetery with the Big Boss Man and shit like that, and Vince McMahon's car
classic TV now,
and then him coming back the next week saying, "Ha, I'm alive, motherfuckers." You know, there's a difference of time and era, and everything's about timing. So we're in the timing that we're at now, and where we're at now does have that. It's the style of it is completely different than what the Attitude Era is. We all want the Attitude Era back because it's sassy, it's fucking gritty. It's that shit that's like, hell fucking yeah. Stone Cold. Right? But in this day and age, the audience is a lot smarter than where we were at when we had the Attitude Era. We were
they think they're smarter.
We were here for that. And there's a lot of great iconic moments that
I hear you.
Not the same here.
Tozawa was on TV for 3 minutes at a time with the 24/7 championship, and then with this doing this shit. And this nigga's over.
and he made him so memorable. Yeah, but that's
You know what I'm
also
saying?
the
Like-
thing that, no offense to Ricochet, but it's something of you have to take advantage anytime you're out there. Loki just talked about this, who I know in the wrestling world isn't the most liked because he talks his mind, but he said this, that his whole time in WWE was basically they were trying to make sure they were going to bury him. Because why? Because he was genuinely over. He genuinely got over, and he was the smaller guy that they weren't planning on giving the win in NXT, because that was still when NXT was the game show version.
Yeah.
And he genuinely was winning it, and they were like, "How the fuck?"
Because that was when they wanted to give it to McGillicuddy, right?
And they were like, "How the fuck do we make him lose? Oh fuck, he's winning. Oh fuck, he's winning. Oh fuck, we have to let him win." And then it's like, once he's on the main roster, now what the fuck do we do? Now he has a contract. We have to keep him here for a while. Bro, they put him in a dark match with Del Rio. They gave him 6 minutes in a dark match. And it's talked about, any producer that was there. He said, Arn Anderson said it, Malenko said it. That's how you fucking show them. 6 minutes that no one but the people that were there saw it.
Right.
So as a performer, you have to take advantage of whatever you get and show why.
That's right.
That's how you use me.
Yep.
So Ricochet, those moments of even the shit he was doing with Braun, selling a way that it's like, it makes people be like, fuck, I want to see more of this guy.
Right.
That's what you have to do in this business. Whatever you're given, if you're given an opportunity to be out there, make your facials count, make the presence count, make something count. Where it's like every person that's there, even that motherfucker in the cheap seats, is supposed to be able to see you.
Right.
No matter what product you're on. That's the issue with both products, that it's like people are like, oh, I'm doing this over here and I get to do this. It's like, no. If you're on screen, do something with it.
Right.
Even if it is fucking, they make you this person this week, they make you this person this week. You never know what could happen.
Ask Kevin Nash. How many gimmicks did he have to go through to finally get the right one?
right now, the most talked about person is this motherfucker.
His name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
That motherfucker years ago was a Russian priest who could not do a Russian accent. But guess what he did? He didn't say he couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Practice it. Was the only one, because he made sure to memorize what he had to say. They said, you're doing it. And before that, he went out there, was able to get the accent. Now, look at him. Being used in NXT, being used in TNA, being used on all these fucking indies around the world.
And he already kind of hinted that he could be used on the main roster, because he was like, any show, anytime, any place.
So it's a thing of, again, any moment like that. Even that fucking promo, that segment with Shawn Michaels, I can imagine the minute he said some shit like that, and Shawn's like, this kid got spunk. And it's one of those. It's moments like that.
I'm a believer. Like, yeah.
DDP.
Bro.
Was what, 40 by the time when he finally
I think it was 35. 35
okay.
was the age. So imagine that, though. Imagine that. A guy that is at 35, which in wrestling now especially, it's like, oh damn, you're past your prime.
Well,
right.
But then when he hit really WCW and everything, he was basically 40.
Yeah, by the time he actually got to his main event run,
right,
he was in his 40s.
I'll give you the best example of somebody who uses their time wisely. R-Truth.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man.
And was he 50, right? Like, isn't he like 50 for real? Yeah.
Bro, that, and again, it's stuff like that. It's making it time count. Wrestling is all about time. As much as we talked about earlier, it's the arts, it's the athletics. Shit, that should tell you right there. A play, you only have a certain amount of time. Everything has to go off without a hitch, and you better make sure this shit works, because if not, there's no. That's it. This is curtain call here.
And he just won a title at WrestleMania. And what color is he? Boris?
Black.
Yeah. Boris, what color is that guy?
Yeah.
You need to stop listening to memes. Come here. We'll help you out. Okay, come to our show. We'll help you out. Stop listening to memes.
Vince, I'd agree with you 100%.
Yeah. Also, again, Ricochet was just not given a mic, but he's a decent promo. That's the thing.
I've seen him on Wildin' Out and all these other shows that were not WWE. The man, he's got a personality. Like I'm like, wait, how come he doesn't talk more? So that part, I think they that part I will say they fumbled. Like,
You know
let
what
the man talk.
You know what?
You know what I think it is?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's because they ask him to do something he doesn't want to do, and you know those people that when they do something they don't want to do, they don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Much love, Boris. We love you.
No,
Like,
yeah,
we don't worry about it. We
we
that's
value
what we here
everybody's
for.
opinion, but we
If we
just
didn't give you shit, Boris, we wouldn't care.
That's right.
that's right.
That's exactly right.
Now go fuck yourself. All right, let's move on.
So what was you gonna say, Gigi?
I was gonna say like one of Ricochet's biggest fucking feuds, and it sucks because of all the allegations that has happened was with indeed the wrestler formerly known as Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, that was about to be good. You're right. That was about to be a really good rivalry.
And yeah, big time. And it was for a little bit, but it still felt like we had a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Had shit not went down the way they did, and all this other stuff went down. There's no doubt in my mind that it's Velveteen Dream would have been absolutely huge on the main roster. And when you have somebody like Ricochet and you bring that feud back, that would have been a top like thing.
Oh yeah, that definitely would have been something.
That was definitely main card worthy at that time.
Yeah,
that's one thing about the Dream was that you could not take away that guy was a student of wrestling. Like he could tell a story. He knew how to get you interested in the match. He knew how to, like, in a pay-per-view to be like, okay, like, you got to be extra with your character at a pay-per-view. He had that. Yeah. So man, if that's like, it's one of those what ifs. Yeah. What's that?
The shit with Aleister Black where he was just say my name.
Yeah.
The whole match. Say my name.
Right.
And then at the
that's
end,
one of those what ifs,
like,
man.
Okay.
And then even though he lost the match, he still said his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at the end, it's like he still won that. You know, again, it sucks at how the cards fell and they were dealt.
You know what I hate about,
but with people like that, like Ricochet can work with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you give Ricochet an opponent who has this overabundance character, right? Who has like, okay.
Man, she must really like Ricochet.
Yeah, she was like, don't be talking about Ricochet.
You got one more Ricochet come out your mouth before I go up there.
Shorty sounded like she just a car jumped here and like, hey, Ricky.
The McDonald's told me that my fucking blue IC went to somebody up in this building.
Ricochet with Darby would be dope. Ricochet going against anybody from Top Flight. Leo Rush would be dope.
Oh yeah.
And I can't wait for that match to actually happen. Obviously, we're gonna get Will Ospreay. That's the top. Hey, what's good, Kofi?
The one thing I hate about Ricochet, well, not about Ricochet, but about the fans of Ricochet is that every time somebody talks about him leaving, the first thing out their mouth is, "I can't wait to see him wrestle Will Ospreay."
Oh yeah, that and
bro, like, that match, that match is like 15 years old, bro.
But that's what they knew.
It's cool, but you're telling me that you couldn't want him to fucking wrestle Omega or MJF or a champion. Somebody
if I see them drop kick each other one more time,
it's not to say that we don't want to see him there. It's that it's not really. It doesn't feel like a priority to see that because we'll see that down the road. But to see a priority, it's we're prioritizing who we would rather see. Yeah, it's a match that's like 15 years old. But
it's on the docket.
Yeah. Like
I don't want to see 15. Reversals. I don't want to see 15 minutes.
That definitely is the match that they're gonna work to. But it's like there's so many more, and even not just people in AEW. Like I would love to see fucking Ricochet and Speedball now.
Yeah.
Kofi coming at you, Toe.
I would love fucking.
Yo, you should because I'm hating on y'all motherfuckers. I'm not hating on Ricochet. I'm hating on the fans of Ricochet who want to see him go back 15 years.
Oh man, but no,
that's what I'm hating on.
15 years, go forward.
Yeah,
I'm here for it all.
He just wrestled.
What's going on, Samoan Watchman?
Samoan Watchman. Oh,
yo, who has the higher what if, Dream or Marty Scurll? I'm gonna say Dream because I don't know Marty Scurll like that.
Marty would have been big if Marty wouldn't have.
Yeah, Marty.
Marty wouldn't have done the shit that he did.
He did, yep.
Marty would have
He was
been
part of the Me Too movement. So, and that one was really bad.
So
I'm still going with Dream.
I think Marty,
yeah,
I'm still going Dream.
So
I think it was a better character.
I don't know, man. Who's the bigger villain?
Not for nothing. The Dream.
Oh wow, I shouldn't have said that. Buddy.
Yeah, but the Dream seemed like he was a mixture of Goldust, Rick Rude, Macho Man, and like the model Rick Martel.
Yeah.
You know, I can't tell you who Marty Scurll is. I don't know.
No, he was
part of the Bullet Club.
Okay.
You wouldn't like you never watched really New Japan Pro Wrestling like
only Wrestle Kingdom.
No, yeah, but
I mean,
he was a great Super Junior. Marty was great. But the thing with when I say Marty is because Marty was also a great wrestler and character. The thing with Dream is, yes, he had his character sound. His wrestling wasn't the best.
Yeah.
And the thing with him was that he also, you could tell Dream worked on his character because this was the kid from Tough Enough that said, "Oh, the wrestling doesn't matter." What? Because people forget that was the same Patrick Clark that said, "Oh yeah, knowing wrestling doesn't matter." It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Well, and when he said being big doesn't matter as well, like when he was having the I remember there was a particular contest. It was for doing promos, and he was doing a promo against Rusev.
Yeah.
And they got mad because it's like, hey, nobody cares that you're this big anymore. Like just because you being big and coming up here and yelling, nobody cares about that anymore. And then the judges got mad, but he was correct. Like it's like he ended up being right about that.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah,
so I saw Marty with the Bullet Club, just to let you know. Like I watched Bullet Club stuff, and Dream was he just would have sold better. Like he was a better character. That he would have been another mid-sized guy that can move. So we have a whole company of those now.
Yeah, and he would have been another one that would have been in that company. Right now, he would have been a part of this division. Probably
like he would basically be Switchblade. Put it that way. That's what Marty would be.
Which they're wasting him too.
Yeah, he would be Switchblade.
Yeah,
he's damn near the same character. They're they're like cookie cutter almost. Like 150 pounds, and I do the dive in between the ropes.
Right. Every round. I want to get on two topics. I want to get on Odyssey Jones. We'll get that after this. But this question: has AEW exposed all these international wrestlers that we want to see in the E that wouldn't fit now?
Absolutely.
Exposed in what way?
Like Switchblade. I don't see him working in WWE right now. Not the way that AEW used.
I think if he would have gone to the WWE, he would have been better off. Because he went into AEW in a situation where, like DJ just said, they have a million Switchblades right now.
Yeah.
WWE doesn't. WWE was at a point, yes, if he would have been in WWE that 2015, 2016, 2017 era, that they were signing every indie wrestler under the sun, then Switchblade would have been fucked. Right now, where they're creating the WWE guys and then bringing in indie guys, it works better. Like Switchblade going in when he signed with AEW to WWE would have gotten a nice reaction. He would have gotten the Fergal Devitt reaction. But he went to AEW, which I get. Again, you're going with your friends. You're going with a company that is the alternative. It's different. It's not just what you expect. Especially at the time. There's a lot to go into account. Vince is still in power at that point. There's still a lot of bullshit.
Right.
But the situation of the exposure thing, it's a thing of you have to go case by case with certain talent. Certain talent probably would have been better off in WWE. Certain talent are better off in AEW. Also, it's a case by case because depending on their time, there's a lot of people that could go to AEW right now, get a little polish, then will flourish in fucking WWE.
Yeah,
I think Lucha Brothers is probably going to be a good example of that.
Oh yeah,
And
the minute they're still at a point where even if they stay, let's say 3 more years, even that will help them out when it comes to going to WWE. A guy like Mike Santana who went back to TNA, even him, just a little more polished, a little this, little that, will kill it in WWE. It's stuff like that. It's people have to look at it. It's like, oh, why not just go here? The money. It's like sometimes it doesn't work out because you can be a draw, you can beat money, but unless you have this, that it's like, let me bet on myself. Let me do this. Let me make sure I know my value, raise that stock that now you have to bring me in.
Cody.
Prime example.
Yep. Cody.
Prime example right there.
I think Cody raised his stock in the back more than he raised his stock as a wrestler. I think he showed Triple H that he's more of a businessman than a wrestler.
But
that's what bring him in, and that's why they gave him the fucking after Roman, you got the ball.
Yeah, but you need that as well. The thing is, this is the wrestling business. Even if you're not the best worker or the most flashiest of worker, if you can make this company money, we need you.
Yes.
That's what wrestling should be. As much as, again, we're enjoying the spectacle of it all, we're enjoying this, we should still remember it's a wrestling business.
Is there a butt every 2 inches?
It's like the issue with it is a lot of people that are trying to make sure the business side is okay are usually looked at as the most like, this guy's okay. It's like, yeah, but he's making the money.
Right.
Like the John Cena's, the Cody's. There's a lot of people like that it's like, the wrestling's okay. It's like, yeah, but how much money are they making the company?
Right.
Roman is wrestling right
and
now.
Right.
According to merchandise, Jey Uso's making the money.
What? But that's another thing. And how much shit did people talk about Jey Uso of just being able to do a super kick?
Bro,
he's making the money.
But
the New Day.
20 years I've been behind Jey Uso.
The New Day.
Listen, if I'm going to be completely honest with you,
yeah,
the Lucha Brothers are one of my favorite tag teams.
Me too.
I would love to see them in WWE. I don't know how they work in WWE right now. Because one, the tag team division is non-existent. Two, all the Spanish men are put together and they're wearing masks. If you notice, there's only 2 people wearing masks, and it's Ray and Ray Jr.
And Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee is Ray Jr. And
my worry.
Phoenix comes in. What are they going to do with him?
That is my worry of immediately, well, either you're in LWO or you're going against LWO, and I don't want that.
Yeah, and it's they're going to be on SmackDown, and SmackDown's the land where toys get lost. And the tag team division right now on Raw is being used for Rhea Ripley. The men's tag team division is being used for Rhea Ripley. I see Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest winning the tag team title.
I can see that too.
And the SmackDown tag team champions retired. They retired the tag team titles until further notice.
Well, that's probably so that's what I'm saying. I think that's why they got them, and then they hired another. What was the other tag team that they got at the same they
have machine guns
and the machine gun. So I think that's what they're there for. I think they're like, okay, we need you 4 to help us here. Like, so that's what I think they're doing.
Because of like this week is gonna be big for WWE. This is USA week, so they're going crazy with what they're doing with Raw, what they're doing with NXT, and SmackDown finally debuts on USA this week.
Right.
So if they're gonna do shit like this, that it's like we're gonna make it talked about, we might see a machine gun debut this week. We might see stuff that's like, okay, now we start putting.
Is it this week or next week?
This week.
I thought they debuted the 13th.
Yeah, that's this week.
Yeah, that's this week.
Tomorrow's the 6th, so next Friday is the 13th.
This week to me is tomorrow. Next week is next week.
I almost felt that way at work too, so I can't. I'm not. That's why I'm laughing. But
Monday.
But like Clown is saying though, like, and then you have the Lucha Brothers that are just they're toyetic. They could they're gonna have all these different colors and masks, and like so they're just gonna print money. Like they can do whatever they want with them.
My thing with them is that as much as I love the Lucha Bros as a duo, I'm also a fan of Penta and Phoenix as solo artists.
Me too.
So it's the thing of I want to see how they will do once they do split them up, and how it works there. Because I also my worries with anyone that goes to either company is then how they get lost in the shuffle.
That's like fix like let them like get us excited about the tag team division again. Like just like this kind of reminds me when they hired the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and put Edge and Christian together. They're like, okay, hey, help us. We need you guys to go out there and get people excited about tag team wrestling again. I think that's what's happening here. That's what they're trying to do with those two tag teams.
Yeah.
I don't think, Tyson, I feel. Bruce Lee taught me that.
Tyson, why you say that?
But again, that there's a lot of people that are in that conversation of who will go where, what's going to happen. And again, there's so much more, so many amazing talents that they have in the realm, even in indie wrestling right now. There's a bunch of people that are just on that cusp that AEW is probably looking, WWE is probably looking, and you never know. WWE,
so that's the good part.
Is taking over the women's division. They got Julia. They picked up Stephanie Vakor. They have a few more that are coming in. I forgot the one girl's name from Stardom that they just picked up as well. Shit, I forgot. They just announced her, but they're working on visas. I know Julia finally debuted on NXT this past weekend. And then Stephanie Vakor, they're just waiting on her visa. So she's right there. That's
I was about to ask about her.
But it's just a visa issue right now. If not, she's right there as well.
So you got all the jackets, man?
What?
Tyson said you got all the jackets. You got the green jacket, gold jacket.
I don't wear jackets.
Yeah, no, that's why I was very confused. What? Gold, green jacket, gold jacket, like what?
Like it is freezing outside. It looks like it's about to snow, and Toe is in a short sleeve, like nothing.
Yes, this is true. Toe in negative fucking 12-degree weather. It is outside with a t-shirt, chilling like, oh, it's not that bad, and it's negative 12 to 15 degrees out.
Because we going inside.
And then, we going inside. To be such a good friend and open the door for me as I'm trying to hibernate inside of a car that has the heat is not even on. It's just the car's off. We're just parked. So I just don't want to feel, that windshield. And here he comes opening the door very wide, and all I just feel is the coolest gust of wind just grazing my face.
And it's snowing. It is snowing, by the way.
Yeah. Usually when I'm going somewhere, I'm going inside. So I don't need a big jacket to go from the car to inside.
Nah,
I can
man.
withstand the cold for 10 minutes. We go inside, we chilling.
Bro, I remember when we went to Texas Roadhouse, and it's fucking cold as fuck. I'm wearing a jacket, and we're fucking outside finishing the pay-per-view. And Toe is in a short sleeve, and I'm like, motherfucker, yo, Gigi and Krills are smoking. That I'm at the point that I'm like, yo, let me get a hit because I'm fucking cold. Toe is just there like nothing. I'm like, oh, motherfucker, how?
I shovel in a white
cold because I don't smoke like that. But I was like, yo, I'm gonna need a hit because it's fucking cold.
We were watching AEW on my tablet.
Okay.
This tablet right here. We had our own mini TV at our own table because I told them, I love y'all motherfuckers, but I'm not missing AEW for this. Absolutely not. Do you not see the card? Okay. And we really tried our best to try to be the last ones out, and we were.
It was like they didn't have the balls to tell us to leave.
Yeah, no, they didn't. But it was the very last match, and we only had about like 10 more minutes, give or take.
We gave her a good tip. I think the waitress was okay with it.
But
I was like, yo, we can leave. Nobody's coming up.
Watch the rest of it, and we're cold, we're chilling. We're like, well, fuck it, we're watching because we're dedicated fans.
Right.
We're dedicated and passionate fans about wrestling, and we're freezing our ass. And then this nigga up here just chilling with a t-shirt. Why y'all look so cold?
Motherfucker, because it's freezing.
It's like 5 degrees outside.
He's got a lot of insulation.
Word. All this muscle. It's just on vacation. It's summertime.
Essentially, it's still summer.
Leon, it actually was tonight. That event was happening tonight at 9 p.m. EST.
Yeah. He don't know when tomorrow is. He don't know when this week is. He don't know when next week is.
But yeah, House of Glory just had their.
Sometimes I don't either, man. So
I hear you.
Oh, so their Chicago show was tonight?
Yeah, it was tonight. Yeah.
Got it. You know what? I did see some videos of them setting up and the fans were out there and stuff.
So what's gonna be y'all match of the night?
Oh, we gotta see who's gonna win this. I got
were we supposed to do like predictions because it's happening this Saturday?
Minute 45 left in the game. I think that's what Toe's talking about with the Ravens and the Chiefs. Ravens down 7, have the ball.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
With a minute 45 left, and you got Jackson out there breaking ankles.
Word. But y'all want to do you want to do the predictions for
to the card?
All right, this is gonna be the easiest match to decide. Okada versus to be determined, or to be determined.
Okada.
All right, I'm going with Okada.
Okada.
Yeah.
He's gonna do 3 moves in the whole match and win.
Go ahead, a drop kick.
No, 4. Because the last one is calling them a bitch.
Word. Then the Young Bucks versus the Blackpool Combat Club for the AEW World Tag Team Championships.
Young Bucks.
The Bucks.
My fantasy team.
Yeah, I'm going with the Young Bucks.
I need the points.
Word.
And that's the only reason at this point I'm picking them. I need the points.
I took House of Blackout.
Clown thinks Takeshka's gonna be in it and he wins.
No joke. If Takesha's in it, I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah.
Yo, they just announced Takesha versus Speedball. That's gonna be fucking fire for Maple Leaf.
They gotta watch out with Takeshka because he might be on that list of alright nigga every day.
And he's too damn good for this. Yeah. He's way too good for this.
Yeah.
Like I beat Kenny Omega 3 times. What are we doing?
Word.
Again? We're doing this again?
Let me do something.
Word. All right, MJF versus Daniel Garcia.
Garcia.
No.
I'm going M.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
MJF.
Garcia.
Yeah, not 2 matches in a row.
I'm gonna go MJF.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too. MJF going down for 2 matches in a row. I think he would give the rub to Daniel Garcia.
I also hope this is Red Death Garcia though. I'm hoping no dancing. I'm hoping this is the Garcia we saw in the Indies getting to be technical Garcia again.
I mean, I want that too, but he has to do the dancing to just like hype up the crowd. Just at least, just one, and just keep going at it. You know what I'm saying?
I want that switch. I want that, like, even when he comes out, I want us to notice that it's like he starts to like want it, and then it's like, nope, it's time to get into a whole mindset. Because I want Garcia to finally, this is the run where we finally see, can Garcia get into that main event level?
I hear you, but understand that Garcia might want to put his nuts in his face.
There's a time and a place. Saturday is not, or Sunday is not that.
I mean,
this is probably the worst timing for a pay-per-view that AEW could have possibly put this pay-per-view on.
I hate these things that they're putting in 2 weeks after the other one, but I digress.
That and it's week 1 of NFL. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Word. The next match is Willow Nightingale versus Chris Statlander in a Chicago street fight. I'm going Willow.
I'm gonna go with.
I'm gonna go Statlander. I think Stokely, unfortunately, is gonna have to take some shit. Like, well,
I think just going with AEW booking, I'm going with. I would like Willow to win, but I think just AEW booking, I think Statlander's gonna win it.
Same here. Like, I love Willow. You know me. I'm always biased when it comes to Willow Nightingale, but I think Willow can take this L and it won't hurt her.
Willow's wonderful. Like, so, but
so
he just wants to get signed when I email her. That's all. That's the only problem for that.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Chris Statlander on this one.
All right. Mercedes Moné
Mercedes,
versus
I'm not going with
Cheetah.
this bitch. I'm gonna just
Cheetah?
stop it. Holy Cheetah, get out.
They're gonna. I'm telling you, they're gonna make Monet the female belt collector. So
Yep.
so she's gonna win this match.
She already beat it 3 weeks ago.
Exactly. How does she and I am a Sheeta fan, but how did you get another title shot? You lost already.
Just for fuck it, I'm gonna go Sheeta.
She said,
"Fuck them." That's why.
Let's go with Sheeta just for the fun.
Tony Khan is not gonna go ahead and do that, man. He's having too much fun at Mercedes Monet's parties.
Yeah,
he's gonna accidentally write the wrong name on the run sheet.
Leon asking you a Mercedes fan, Gigi?
I'm always a Mercedes fan, but I'm also basing this on reality. Reality is Mercedes is not losing her belts to anybody.
Not for $10 million a year. She's not.
She's not losing them belts for a minute now. Like she's gonna be holding them till sometime next year.
Yeah.
And by the way, 20 seconds. Ravens are on the 10-yard line, down 7.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, this is almost like a fucking
13
playoff game.
Damn,
this first game of the season is like a playoff game over here.
All right, next.
Will Ospreay versus Pac for the international championship.
International championship.
Man, this motherfucker's hurt already.
Yeah. No, they're not about to have Ospreay lose the title, win the title, lose the title again.
Yeah, we're not playing hotcakes with this one now. Sorry, Pac.
We're
beating him Pac for what? Because why?
Because he frowned at the championship celebration. That's basically the reason.
That's the only reason why.
This is we needed something in between before Ospreay wrestles Ricochet. Like, no, we're gonna give you Pac first.
Right.
I do think that this is gonna be the match of the night, though.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be dope. These two are gonna put on a hell of a fucking match. But yeah, Ospreay definitely with the win here.
Yeah, I'm going Ospreay also. Then the AEW champion Bryan Danielson versus Jack Perry for the Waste of Our Time championship.
Yeah. Waste of Our Time main event. Like this is come on.
Well, I'm not even calling that the main event.
You're right.
Because it's not the main event. The main
that's
event
right. Yeah, so it's the world title match. My bad.
Yeah. I think Bryan is
Bryan wins this.
Dancing with the win.
Nah, they're gonna have to scapegoat. Go ahead and end Danielson's career as soon as he said, "I'm not fucking leaving," and
that'd be dope. That would be dope. Yo, if AEW does that, I swear to God, I'll start watching them more often.
No, but wait,
they
have to play the sad Hulk music as Danielson starts leaving. It's no longer the final countdown. The countdown finished. We're now going into the negatives where it's like -1, -2, -3. We're counting up.
What you have to do is get a violin version of it. And that's
10 seconds,
what
folks. 10
Dancing is
seconds
walking
in the
away.
game.
Just just with a violin.
Smallest violin. Smallest violin.
Yeah, I swear to God, I will watch AEW.
Oh!
Is Bryanson's career on the line with this?
No, he's just a title.
Oh shit! If his career was on the line,
Bryan's career is always on the line because he says that once he loses it, he's fucking gone. So essentially, his matches will always be a career match.
He's basically it's Ric Flair. The minute he loses,
he loses, he's done with wrestling forever.
Can't even have an original idea with that shit.
4 seconds and Jackson missed a wide open receiver in the end.
Yeah, he totally missed that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Bryan Danielson because fuck Jack Perry. And
that too.
Yeah. The main event of the evening, the lights out steel cage match between Cowboy Shit, because I refuse to say his fucking name, and Swerve Strickland.
I'm going with Swerve. Swerve is gonna get the win here. Why not?
The Ravens might have just tied this game.
Oh man, wait!
You saw that cheat code he did? Forward, back, side.
Oh yeah, no, he did the Cupid shuffle out there before he threw the ball.
Sorry, Gigi. Yeah, but no, yeah, I'm going with Swerve. Who you got, Gigi?
Yeah, I'm not going against Swerve 1, 2. Fuck Hangman Adam Page, man. I will say though, I was rather impressed with last night's ending and how he stood there, and I wasn't impressed on how like he lit the house on fire. I mean, it was like, oh my god, holy shit, okay, this is interesting, this is different. I was more impressed with the fact that he didn't light himself on fire.
Yeah.
As he was drinking alcohol with the table that's literally right by him is on fire with the alcohol on top of the table. There was glass right there on top of there, and then he's also drinking one. So he should like,
those flames were really close to that thing. They were really close.
They were uberly close. Like, are you gonna catch on fire? He legit, like I said, he reminds me of that meme where the dog is sitting in the house and he's like, everything is fine. This is fine.
Right. It's all good.
The other one, oh wait, but the other meme I saw somewhere, you know that little girl that just like kind of looks evil and the whole house is burning right behind her, and they put Hangman's face instead of the little girl's face, and the whole house is burning right behind him as he's smirking.
The receiver was out of bounds, so no touchdown, and Kansas City wins.
By his toes.
So Hangman wins. Otherwise, it's the end of a feud. It could be the end of a feud. I'm all right with that.
It should have been the end of it during the death match.
I was about to say the death match should have been the last match. They should have did the cage match first before this shit. The death match.
It's a distraction so that we're not thinking about how Swerve lost his title. That's all this match is.
And if this was the case, like if you wanted to do Swerve versus Hangman again, they should have waited a little bit longer and still had Swerve the champion. They could have did this with the title. That would have made it different.
Man. And have freaking Danielson retire.
Leon, if you want to give people fucking cancer, then we'll put Hangman versus Drew. Other than that, I don't want to see that match ever in my life.
Wait, like Drew McIntyre?
Yeah. Dry ass
Drew McIntyre?
I think Leon, because he knows that that'll be a 6-match rivalry.
Nah, man.
Yo.
That's a new pandemic.
Listen, one with the cowboy and one with a wiggly ass sword. We got this.
Nah, fuck that.
So yeah, no, I'm going with Swerve, bro.
Yeah,
I'm going Swerve.
Yeah, that was the fastest we ever went through a pay-per-view. But then again, no one's gonna watch this, so
no.
Yeah.
Wait, is there anything happening in WWE? Oh, I just started picking my face.
Probably not, and it's smart not to. Like, you take a back seat. Like, this is week 1 of NFL. You let the NFL take their you take your lump this weekend.
Yeah,
you don't put a big event out at the same weekend as this. Like, this was poor planning.
First and foremost, poor planning is having a pay-per-view 2 weeks after your last pay-per-view.
That too.
That you have to pay for still.
That you still have to pay for it. Like, no.
Yes, that too.
No, you don't.
You couldn't give me 2 for 1 on this.
Yeah,
well, I think Fight they did a 2-for-1 special, but I feel like it's still
not worth it.
Not a decent price.
Yeah, you could buy 2 at $120 or 1 at $65.
Basically. Yeah.
WWE has booked Brett for Raw.
Eventually, Damian Priest and Amami's going to get the tag team titles. And it's official, y'all.
And then they're asking us about Odyssey.
Mommy is part of Team Yeet.
Yep.
And he like you saw how Yeet was looking at her. So it's about to be a team up in here.
There was a bunch of people looking at her yeeting.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yo, yeah, Odyssey. That's the second one I want to talk about.
Everyone's
So is it allegations or is it
allegations? There's nothing has officially come out yet. There's no police report. There's nothing.
So they don't fuck around then. They're like, we gotta get rid of you?
Well, because I guess they're doing their investigation, so it's a degree of we have to almost go with it. In a sense.
Damn.
So is it like a suspension or
no, he's gone.
No, he's fired. He got the boot.
Yeah, he got.
Shit, if he didn't do nothing, he could Gina Carino these niggas.
So I The only reason why I kind of slightly was like chuckling, and it's not because of anything that is going on, because if it is true, it's terrible. All I was like kind of thinking of was Xavier looking at Kofi like, I knew this nigga was something wrong with this nigga.
No, yeah, someone tweeted that like Xavier Woods should just be like the whole time like, I told you we're not adding a new member.
He was like, I told you that, and he goes, that you notice how he was funny, right? You notice why I was acting a little right. I'm just
Kofi probably told Xavier, I thought he was gay.
Jesus.
I don't think that would have went smoothly with the audience.
No,
no.
There would have been a portion of the audience that would have been like,
although they're month ended already. Why am I like?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm kidding.
I mean,
you guys, I'm just an asshole. Don't mind me.
We get a few days.
To remind everyone that tomorrow we are back.
We're really not defensive, I promise you.
We are back tomorrow.
We just like to have fun.
The Toe in the Show with Ray tomorrow live at 9 p.m. We'll probably also be live Saturday. We might just do gaming on Saturday, so tune in.
Or you never might do both.
Might do both on both days.
We might get steaks on Saturday, depending on if Gigi's working or not.
Uh-oh.
Why are you trying to get us yelled at again?
I'm trying to get you yelled at again because I can only
trying to get you yelled at.
I close both nights, and I'm doing a double on a Sunday. Hold on, that's my ride. It's picking me up for my work shift for the rest of the week. No, I'm doing a double on Sunday.
Jesus.
So I'm working, and then I have like a mandatory meeting.
Okay.
That's Ray's fault.
Until like 9 p.m. at nighttime, and I'm just like, all I'm thinking is I'm not participating.
Ray, what did you do over there?
I didn't do nothing.
What did you do, Ray?
It's not what he did, is what he didn't do. And what he didn't do was to inform me that these motherfuckers were going off his stakes.
Word, Ray.
It's not about what you did. It's about what you didn't do.
So we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Finish.
This has been Wrestling with Knuckleheads. Thank y'all for tuning in.
First off, you don't sign us out.
I
sign us out.
Why? Wow. Damn, Raymond, take it from the top. Take it from the top. Tell the people what we're doing.
So once again, tomorrow we are back with the Toe in the Show with Ray. We're also going to be live Saturday. Like I said, we possibly will be doing gaming on both days and talking about some real shit on both days. So yeah, tune in. Have a good time with us. Toe, take us home.
All right. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody.
Can't believe you, Raymond.
Word.
What did I